Cheers. Cheers. Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 17 of the Cheers Comics podcast, where each week two of your friends are going to kick back a cold one and talk about their favorite comics, including characters, creators, news, and anything else underneath our illustrated sun. If you like that, then grab a beverage and join me, one of your hosts, Justin Jones, along with the man standing a vigilant watch over his own vulnerable virginity, Brian Wayne.
Yo. I am so vigilant, that watch is.
Man, valiant even.
But so far the battle has been victorious, so away we go.
How are you, Brian?
I'm good, man. Got a lot of stuff to talk about.
You want to just dive right in?
Let's do it. So little time to waste. So, news this week, lots of good stuff. They announced this morning that Hulu and Disney and Marvel are all coming together once again like they have with the Runaways, only this time we're getting promised 4 animated series. And these series aren't your typical superheroes. This is fun stuff.
Who we got?
We have MODOK, who is being written by Patton Oswalt.
Nice.
Yeah. Howard the Duck.
Who's that written
by Kevin Smith.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Let that
Oh,
in.
yeah. I'm looking forward to that.
Yep. We got a Hitmonkey, and I'm not very familiar with Hitmonkey, but just those two words combined have my interest. I like Google images of Hitmonkey and fucking on board. That's being written by Will Speck. So if you saw the movie, it was 2 or 3 years ago, Office Christmas Party.
I didn't see it.
He wrote that. So yeah, he's a movie writer. And then we're getting a Tigra and Dazzler show.
Huh.
And that just sounds awesome.
That could be really good.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, totally.
That sounds like a lot of stuff to get excited from. That's on Hulu?
It's going to be on Hulu.
Nice, okay.
I don't know anything about release dates or anything like that. They don't have the voice actors announced at this point. But there's one other thing that they're... I'm pretty sure that this was confirmed, that they're going to do a 5th series, and it's going to be a combination of all of these all together called The Offenders.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you see what I did there?
Yeah, I can see that, yeah.
So, yeah, no, this is just a lot of fun, man. I'm excited. It just dropped today, so...
Nice. That's something to look forward to, for sure.
And it's animated, so we don't have to worry, I thought the days of animated, everything's got to be CGI now or whatever, but we're going to get like some cartoons, man.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
So with that, we have the question that comes to mind. Who would you have voice these? Let's start with Howard the Duck.
Oh, Seth Green.
Yeah, no, that's a given.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, he reprised his role, he did the Howard the Duck cameo in the Guardians and all of that, so... Yeah, no, that was a no-brainer. But MODOK.
I don't...
I mean, we read the X-Men Black.
Yeah.
And the MODOK series is going to be like more of a take on his everyday home life, which kind of seems very relevant to the last time MODOK had his own little one-shot in the X-Men Black, where he was like just a fucking weird looking dude, trying to get a date. So it's like I don't know, it's such a cool side to a villain who's gonna have to become a hero in The Offenders. So, like, picture that type of... anti-hero, whatever. I'm cool with it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So, picture that type of voice. Like, who do you got behind that big head, little body motherfucker?
I can't pin anybody down for that one. Who you got?
Maurice LaMarche.
What else has he done?
The Brain.
Oh, right. Okay,
and the Brain. Like, he's got that...
Yeah.
Type of, like...
I could
very,
see that.
like, leader, I'm the man, ego, deep, just awesome voice.
No, yeah, that's a good one. I can see that for sure.
No, that's the fucking only thing that comes to mind for me.
Well, who do you have for Hitmonkey?
Hitmonkey? I picture Samurai Jack type of character, being that I'm so oblivious to anything Hitmonkey's ever been in. So Phil Lamar.
You can't go wrong with
He's the man
Phil
of a
Lamar.
trillion voices.
With him on the cast, you just can't go wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Samurai...
He'll find the right voice for that character for sure.
No, I think that'd be great, because if they go with like more of like a samurai type of whatever, then you got the Samurai Jack voice, like, which was great. And then if they want to go towards like he's so many cartoony voices. I don't know what Hitmonkey sounds like. Like I said, he's always had a fucking sword from all the pictures that I saw, so I just think Samurai Jack. And yeah, I'm rambling. Phil Lamar. My number one.
Right on. Well, who do you got for Tigra?
For Tigra? I don't know, man.
I'm gonna say I think I'm gonna say Laura Bailey. Who do you know? You watched Dragon Ball, right? Like the original Dragon Ball. She did the voice of Chi-Chi.
Okay.
But she's done like a bunch of different stuff. She's got a lot of range. I think she could find a good voice for Tigra.
Alright. Yeah, that might be one I'm kind of left on the dark on. I feel like a whole range of people could do Tigra. I don't really have that voice in my head.
Dazzler?
Oh, Dazzler. I gotta go back to fucking just the brilliant, nostalgic 90s voice actors of our day, man, and Tara Strong.
Ooh, okay.
But I don't know if she could sing, though. I don't know. Dazzler's gotta be able to sing, whoever can do that. So, I don't know.
Well, we don't know for sure if Dazzler can sing well.
Good point, because we've only, read the lyrics.
Right.
But she's a pretty fucking hardcore rock star. But I don't know, a lot of people have a following that sucks, so... Tara Strong's my choice.
Yeah?
Can confirm.
There we go.
Fucking... Yeah, no, she's just... And she's awesome. Give her all the work in the world. She could be everybody, for all I care. Tara Strong's amazing. Sorry, I'm gushing.
Alright, we all have our fans.
Do you have a Dazzler pick?
I mean, that's as good as any.
Yeah.
I'm having a hard time pinpointing that one down.
Yeah?
Yeah. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what they choose.
Alright, so I'm gonna throw a wrench in the system on you here.
What's that?
Episode 1 of The Offenders. Who joins the team that's not part of this? So... Who's the first cameo we see in The Offenders?
Outside of these guys?
Yeah.
Oh.
Marvel Universe, way the hell out there. Like, they're obviously grasping here. And I don't mean grasping in a desperate way. Grasping in the best way.
Yeah.
The most non-commercial way. Which is fucking punk rock, man. I like that. So go Marvel. But...
Who could go with that team? I don't want to see any of the big names up there.
Oh no, I do.
I
want to see a Rocket Raccoon cameo.
Okay.
Rocket belongs.
Sure.
Foul mouth, furry son of a bitch. And he would come in through the Howard the Duck timeline.
Yeah, that could be an easy fit.
Let's see animated Rocket. This shit's animated now, man. They could fucking put anyone in this, dude.
Definitely.
They really could.
Who would you want to see the most then?
Rocket. I definitely want
Rocket. Yeah.
Rocket.
All right.
I think Rocket just belongs in there. Rocket versus MODOK. Rocket Hitmonkey. I could see Rocket fucking having an amazingly different, unique dialogue with all of these characters. I could see Rocket
Would he be the voice of reason?
No. No. I could see Rocket hating or being a huge Dazzler fan because fucking Quill turned Rocket on to liking music. You know, I could see him having a thing with Tigra because fucking just another animal type of thing, you know? You don't really see how many other animal characters have you seen Rocket interact with in the cinematic universe?
I haven't.
Boom. So there's some cool fucking chemistry there. A fucking love interest,
maybe.
perhaps. Dude, you know what? I'm writing the script for you guys, so... But I don't know. I think Rocket just has so much potential as an animated voice in this series. And let Bradley Cooper do it. Fine. It's all under the Marvel fucking shield.
Yeah.
It's all in the same company. So why not?
That'd be fun.
Yeah. Who do you like? Who's it gonna be? I mean...
man, that left field there.
Yeah, no, I pulled that question out my ass.
That's just a weird collection. I don't know who could go with them.
Well, I mean, you can go as far as, like, mutants, because you got the MODOK thing.
Okay, yeah.
And Dazzler. So...
I'm just trying to think who would be a good team-up with that collection.
Nightcrawler.
Well, I mean, you could throw Nightcrawler on anything.
No, you couldn't.
Where could you not see Nightcrawler?
As an Avenger, for sure.
I could totally see Nightcrawler as an Avenger.
No? Really?
Yeah,
oh,
totally.
Man, not me. Not me, I don't know. But that's the beautiful thing about opinion is none of it fucking matters and we all have it.
I mean, if you got to throw a mutant in there, I think Domino would be a fun character with that crew.
Ooh, that's a good one. I like, Domino's a great one, man. Bringing the X-Force went beyond X-Men. Good choice.
I mean, I think she would get along with that.
Luck, the power of luck in that team. The team looks like it could use some fucking luck, man.
Yeah.
That's a ragtag, like a... Oh, man. That's a good choice. I like that.
Well, alright.
Right on. Oh, that was a lot on that bit of news. Still got news to go.
What else you got? Lay it on me.
Gail Simone broke the internet. She broke Twitter.
Damn it, Gail.
You know, did you see it?
I did not.
Alright, so she asked Wendy's the most divisive question.
Yes, I saw all about this.
So, yeah, but...
The most divisive.
This piece, the reason I bring this up is not about Gail Simone breaking the internet, it's about Little Debbie fixing the internet. And did you see their retort to everything?
I did not.
They said, why can't we all just be fans of everything? Like, why does it have to...
Well, even Marvel said that, they like them all, but they have a preference for Marvel.
Right.
So,
I'm very...
Everybody's taking it way out of control. Even DC, they had that little fucking nod, they're eating Burger King and McDonald's.
Oh, Jim Lee and fucking Mark Didio.
All in good fun.
Yeah.
All
like having it their way, hashtag selfie.
Yeah.
No filter.
Loving it their way.
Yeah. Yep. I like it. Like, it was a fun little thing. It opened a great conversation. So kudos to Gil Simone for doing that. But I really I prefaced Little Debbie's tweet in the worst possible way and gave it no justice. But that was the one thing, and the one out of all the comments and everything, all the brilliant wittiness that came out of that thread, Little Debbie was just like, even if I have a preference, I'm just fucking love it all, man.
Fair enough.
Love it all.
Like, I like what I like. It doesn't need to have a name attached to it.
Not everything needs to be divisive.
I totally agree.
Some opinions, it's okay to keep to yourself.
You might have a preference for one or the other, but that doesn't make the other one any less.
And in this modern day world where we're kind of programmed to, like, if you say you like something, that automatically means you don't like the other thing. Yeah. So that's what I enjoyed about Little Debbie's tweet there.
Fair enough. It's
banging out the positive, and don't fucking dig into the negative. And boom. So Little Debbie wins. Beer. There are some pretty sweet beers happening in the world of comics. I know that sounds weird to say. So in the world of Hellboy, Gigantic Brewing up in the Pacific Northwest, somewhere in Oregon, I believe, are announcing a line of Hellboy beers.
Huh, really?
So I don't know how readily they're going to be available, but they're very limited to 666 cases per 6 flavors. So we might have to try to get our hands on this, get on the interwebs, and if you guys want to help us out, we're going to tag gigantic brewing company in this. Maybe they want to send us.
That'd be great. If we have all 6 beers, we can have one for 6 different episodes.
This is beautiful though, because all 6 of the beers are 6.66 proof.
Oh my gosh.
And listen to these. All of these sound great. So the Hellboy is the name of the first one, and it's the maple syrup pancake beer.
I don't know if that sounds great, but I have to try it.
Oh, I'm gonna drink the shit out of that. Probably my first choice out of all these. So proper to get
chili stout.
So
again, I don't know if great, but I have to try it.
The Liz Sherman is the mold chili stout. That sounds.
What the fuck are these flavors?
The Johann Kraus, we get the citrus wheat beer. Abe Sapien is the indigo blue fruit ale, naturally.
Of course.
Blood Queen gets the cranberry yuzu sour. And
that sounds really interesting.
Trevor Brutenholm gets the British barley wine.
Okay.
So check it out. If you guys want to send us a sample pack.
And that one's 99.99.
Ooh, look at that. I didn't see that. So yeah, even if you just wanted to send 1 6-pack and a beer each, we'll divide this shit up. We'll give ourselves a little fucking flight. Try it for you. I don't know. This is a shot in the dark, but this looks
that could be fun.
Amazing.
Yeah, I want to try all of those.
But that's not the only company out there putting out comic book beer.
What else you got?
We got the fucking marvelous creator, the Mankato Brewery. Where are they out of? I forget. But it's Mankato Brewery. They're doing a Minnesota. Minnesota. They are doing a Stan Lee tribute beer. So that can just looks so fucking like comic book. But it's the art is Stan Lee as Doctor Strange.
Yeah, I like that.
So one of his brilliant creations. So, once again, Mankato Brewery.
Does it say what kind of beer this is? Oh, yeah. The beer is a citrus blended double dry hopped India Pale Ale. Huh.
But a citrus orange spice in my... I'm not a big fan of IPAs, but I drink that.
Yeah, I want to try it.
Dude, Mankato, we're going to tag you too. We're curious, and we drink beer. And we like comic books. Obviously.
We're going to start the Bring Us Beer movement.
Oh yeah, hashtag Bring Us Beer. Boom, started. Noted. Next up, you like free comic books, correct?
Do like free comic books.
Black Panther, in the honor of Black History Month, are giving away free Black Panther digital comics.
Oh, nice.
Including Shuri, Black Panther, Marvel's Black Panther Prelude, Black Panther #1 from 2005, and Black Panther World of Wakanda from 2016.
Excellent.
So, in order to get these, you can go to the Marvel Comics app, and they're just giving them away for free this month.
Yeah?
And there's also a digital comic shop. You can also get them there for free.
Hey, if you're the digital comics guy, pick these up.
For sure. And all of these series have been very well acclaimed. So they're not just giving them away 'cause.
Yeah?
Yeah, Black Panther's been good, from what I understand. Also, in the realm of Black History Month, a new writer I have discovered. He's not new to the game, but we just recently discovered he's the writer of Bitterroot.
Okay.
David F. Walker.
Mm-hmm.
He's launching his own comic book line. Comic book label, called Solid Comics. And that's comics with an X. So,
okay.
And he's not going through Diamond. He's going to be going through, fucking LCSs only, like local distributors. So.
Oh, he's fighting the power.
Yeah, man. Well, this guy, Diamond, dude, they have them in up. They are the only company. Yeah. So, and, like Kara Zora, the creator of Alien Toilet Monsters, does the same thing. She doesn't go through Diamond. She goes through individual whatever. So, if you're interested, I don't know he hasn't announced any titles that I'm aware of yet, but David F. Walker, I love fucking Bitterroot so much.
It's been great.
One of my favorite indie comics. We haven't talked about Bitterroot in a minute. Are they?
I don't think we've had one. I think they're monthly. I think we usually have them at the end of the month.
Fuck. Alright, yeah, we need some Bitterroot quick and fast. Fiendin'. But yeah, no, David F. Walker, man, like, so, my point is because he's not going through Diamond, you're not going to be finding him on Midtown and all that stuff where you go to normally look. You're going to have to go to your LCS and be like, hey man, fucking order this comic and get a hold of David F. Walker, and, you know, he's very easily available, like, the guy.
I'm sure he wants the business, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I like his work. I think that you would like his work, and yeah, fucking, so.
Tell your LCS.
Hell yeah. Boom. That's all I got for news. That's all. That's it for news.
That's it? That's all you got?
I had to stop digging, man. There's a lot of stuff.
That's more news than we've ever had.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. That was a lot of stuff. I'm so sorry.
I mean, how long have we been going? Should we even talk about comics? Good
yeah.
podcast. See you guys next week.
And that's a wrap. So, let's get into what we read this week.
Where do you want to start?
Asgardians of the Galaxy. Let's start with Marvel this week.
Okay, tell me all about it.
Asgardians of the Galaxy, number 6, Colin Bond, Matteo Buffoni, Federico Buli. And the cover by Jamal Campbell's pretty fucking sweet too. It's got Kid Loki on the little scale with all the other Asgardians in his little finger there. And
yeah, I like
it's
that.
Got what's her name? Angela holding the scale. Angela is Thor's sister. So, yeah. So, yes, here we go. Getting into it. This, it's been the best issue of the series by far. I think it's been the easiest to read. I feel like this book you could jump into without let me try that again. Without having to read the previous 5 issues.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly think that they kind of, I hate to say messed up by not making this the first issue. But if they would have made this issue the first issue, I think they'd be selling a lot more copies.
Yeah.
Just saying. Because this feels like the first issue of a series. So here we go. Fucking Asgardians of the Galaxy are on their little ship.
Mm-hmm.
And they're cruising along, and they get, they're being chased by the Nova Corps. That's right. The Nova Corps are chasing them because they have this, I'm going to butcher this fucking word, Naglfar beacon. And that's bad, apparently. But one of these guys on the ship, oh shit, hold on, let me get her name. That's what I love about this book, because it has a character, Annabelle. She actually has a Nova helmet, and I like what they say, Loki magicked it.
Oh.
So, she tries to put on the helmet to connect with them, and they just disregard completely. She's like, well, that didn't fucking work. And they get blasted, crash landing into an unknown setting, and coming across the Ravagers. And with that comes Yondu. And we get this fucking awesome confrontation between the two.
Mm-hmm.
And one of my favorite panels of the week belongs to Yondu and Throg.
Oh, yeah?
Throg is just like flinging through the air there and just slaps him in the face with his little hammer. And yep. It's fun. And then everyone's friends, you know, like, and that's cool, because we got the Ravagers, or at least Yondu is kind of, like, helping out with the the Asgardians, I mean. And they're trotting along, tra-la-la, and then, well, actually, no, I take that back. The catalyst to them becoming friends is the person actually leading the Ravagers seemingly, I might have this wrong, it isn't Yondu himself, but it is Sarah. And who's Sarah? Well, and why does she matter? Well,
yeah, who's that?
Sarah is frickin' Angela's lover.
Okay.
So
again, who's that?
Angela is Thor's sister.
Right. I get that much, but
she's just a fucking Ravager.
She's the leader now.
She's in the party, I guess, or whatever. She's late to the fucking introductions. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
So because of her tardiness, I kind of feel like she might be the leader at this point, because her relationship with Angela is enough for Yondu to be like, oh shit, I guess we're friends. But then we kind of get like these one-on-ones with like between all the characters, like Yondu and Throg. Like you see Yondu like when it's all said and done, he's like scratching Throg's throat, and like it's.
Who's cute the frog?
They're all
cute the frog?
They're all finding like common ground between each other and like
Mhm.
respect between each other. Scourge and shit. It's just it's great.
Yeah, you of course, you've got the Ravagers with that tough exterior. Then you get to know them, and they're just little soft-hearted boys.
Yeah. So now what are they doing? Well, the Ravagers take them back, and they realize that they're protecting a village. So the Ravagers are like, we have morals too. Like, we're not all bad guys. And this is like how they're convincing the Asgardians.
Mhm.
They're like, we'll take you back. We'll show you what we're actually doing. We're not a bunch of fucking pricks. You see, they're protecting, it's mostly kids, seemingly. So, good on them. But, like all heroism in a small spot, comes villainry. So we get this big explosion, and kids start going flying through the fucking air. I'm laughing at this, but it's fucking great. And then you find out that these are earthquakes. And where are these earthquakes coming from, you might ask? Well, remember when I said we didn't know what planet they lived on?
Mm-hmm.
They landed on fucking Ego, bro.
Oh, of course they did.
Ego be fighting back. So this is, to me, I don't know. I hope Ego plays a part in the War of the Realms. I hope everybody plays a part in War of the Realms. But I think I was explaining off mic with this. Kid Loki. The reason why this book may be important, or probably is important, is because Kid Loki, I believe, will be the catalyst to opening up Malekith, who is the major antagonist in the War of the Realms storyline coming up in April. So I think Kid Loki, like right now, Kid Loki, everybody's doubting him, and every time they doubt him, he comes through.
Sure.
And he even has a moment in here is like, mischief isn't evil. And it's like this kind of emotional moment for a second, but he gonna be bad. It's Loki!
Yeah,
I mean, and it's Kid Loki. He's gonna grow up to be a fucking dick eventually.
Yeah, that's true.
That's just my predictions. I don't know. Maybe I'm probably wrong, but a boy can dream.
Yeah, I mean, that's why we have the show. We can talk about it.
Yeah, that's why we have this show, so we can talk about that show.
Exactly.
Gotta love it, man. So yeah, shout out to Asgardians of the Galaxy, number 6. On to more Marvel. This book right here was my most anticipated book of the week. The Avengers, number 14, or 704 in legacy numbering, The Fall of Castle Dracula. Take that in while I read you who wrote it. Jason Aaron, David Marquez, Justin Ponser, and Eric Arcienega. And this cover by Ponser and Arcienega is pretty cool. I mean, you got your Avengers.
Yep.
So whip this bad boy out. So we know that we have a vampire war amidst us, and that's what we fall into. A fucking vampire war. God damn, is it good. We go to Romania, and Castle Dracula has fallen, and by the hands of a first appearance, Shadow Colonel. He's got a pretty sweet looking team there. I like he's got like this little like man thing on his shoulder. I don't know what that's about. That's not touched on again throughout the rest of the books. I don't know. So yeah, Shadow Colonel. He wants to kill Dracula. Dracula's an old son of a bitch, and so he invades.
King of the vampires.
Yeah. And meanwhile, the Avengers are all seemingly trying to prevent all this. You read this, right?
Yep.
Yeah. It'd be silly not to read this one.
I don't think they're so much like trying to prevent it. I think they're trying to help all the villagers who are getting caught in the crossfire and who are striking back to get a meal so they can run away.
Right. And in the meantime, in the last issue, Blade's like, I know how to fix all this shit. So Blade is pretty much leading the charge in all of this, if you will. Mm-hmm. So fairly easily, they take Shadow Colonel into custody, and it's obviously
willingly.
Too easily. Like, very willingly. And, eventually they're like, I'm pretty sure you wanted to be here. So, I mean, it's not a spoiler by any means, because it's, I don't know, they make it fairly fucking obvious.
Right.
So, yeah, and then there's a point in here where Ghost Rider, as small as this may seem, I feel this is gonna be a big fucking part of the story.
I think so. Yeah.
Because he gets visited by the devil.
Mephisto, right?
Yes.
But that first part, like, how did that vampire dog thing play into it? Because he was sitting there saying, like, he was the one convincing Reyes that you're not a good guy, you're not an Avenger, you are the devil, you are hell.
Oh, you're talking about when the devil is like first getting into Robbie's head and he's like seeing all. That's what the devil's saying to all of them.
But I think that was the dog, because the dog was the one that disappeared.
Well, yeah, that plays. Well, that's the thing is that's seemingly you think you're hearing all this from Mephisto, and then that's like the Shyamalan at the end of it all. Like, the dog went missing and all of that, and then you realize that looks like it's the dog behind all of this.
Right.
So. I want that dog's name now.
Yeah.
Now! Because that is fucking cool character design. So yeah, I don't know. I could go through this and break it down, but I think this is a book that I really just don't want to spoil for the most part. Like, the spoilers I've given is plenty. This is great. Fact is, you get Blade whooping vampire ass.
Yeah, we finally see him in action in this comic.
It seems like all the Avengers are split up into pairs. You get Black Panther and Iron Man in Wakanda.
Mm-hmm.
Wakanda's going to shit.
You got a bunch of vampires tunnelling underneath them.
Yeah. And actually, now that I think about it, Blade's not even in Romania. He's on a Roxxon air flight fighting off all these vampires. So this vampire kick-ass scene you're seeing is actually on top of a fucking airplane.
Right.
So I actually just now noticed that going back. Jason Aaron has this thing where, even though I love art a whole fucking lot, he can actually take me away from the art. Because his writing's so fucking good. So that happened. I like going back through this. Panel of the Week belongs to this book, though, with Captain America standing in front of the fucking Castle Dracula with the cross, getting ready to, and all these fucking vampires look shitted.
Yep.
They look shitted. And, oh man, it's so great, because, the caption at the bottom is, oh, I thought it said children at first. It's not that Rogers doesn't care for church, as he stands there with a cross and it's just, what does it say? Some men are just too busy standing to ever stop and kneel.
Yeah.
How fucking metal is that, man? That is so fucking cool. That is Panel of the Week. Boom, Marquez and Poncer and Arcienega. And it's just the perspective shot is just so fucking heroic there, man. Yeah. It's Braveheart, dude. It's
a good panel.
It's your boy.
You think that was a better takeaway than who shows up at the Winter Supreme?
What do you mean?
Yeah, our special guest.
Oh wait. Oh, who was our special? Oh yeah, the ending. I'm not gonna give it away.
Yeah, no,
yeah.
I mean...
You know what, like I said, I usually, I don't give a fuck about the spoilers. We should probably start putting spoiler warnings in our description.
It'd be every 5 seconds.
Yeah. But some books are just too good to, I don't want to say ruin, but spoil.
If you're not reading the Avengers, it's completely worth your time.
You're missing out, because it's one of the top 5 books being written in all of fucking comics right now.
I mean, the art is phenomenal week after week. The writing is fantastic week after week.
It is everything you could ever want in an Avengers book. And more. Shit that you didn't know you wanted. Did you know that you wanted Blade as an Avenger?
No, but now that he's there,
he
it's
better
amazing.
Never fucking leave. You better never leave.
And we got more people coming.
We do.
Oh, man.
We do.
Oh,
there
man.
will be more.
Well, do you want to talk about
Let's
another
talk
one?
about that. Let's talk about Conan.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Conan.
Jason Aaron again.
Boom. Yes, my boy Jason Aaron, just doing it. I was not a Conan fan. I slept on the first issue. I read it. But
I told you it was right up your alley.
The first issue was, I was like, alright, fucking, I think I like Conan. The second issue, I was like, oh, say a word? The third issue makes me want to fucking, go out and buy a sword.
Better yet, a battle axe.
Whatever, dude. Fucking a loincloth. This is fucking amazing. I'm gonna do the next podcast in a loincloth if we get $500 in Patreon pledges this week. And we'll video it. And it'll be a crotch shot the whole time. That's all you'll get. the YouTube video will just be a crotch shot of my
and there went all of our viewers.
Yep. well, instead of just like not listening, you don't have to just give us 500. Just give us $4.99. Fall short, we'll call it good. You don't have to see my dick. Fucking Conan, man. Jason Aaron, Muhammad Assar, Matthew Wilson. Fuck. Covered by Asad Rabiq. Oh man, this is good. Is that a little person? That's a little person. This is so fucking good. I don't know, is that a dwarf?
I don't know. I don't think so. Well,
it's fucking awesome.
Possibly.
It's awesome. Once again,
Conan, you don't fucking know.
You don't know. Because I don't know Conan at all. Like I said, not a Conan.
That's right, you've never seen the movies.
Yep.
Man.
Remember how when you I was very adamant that watching Conan was just not gonna be a thing that ever happened.
Are you maybe changing your mind a little bit?
I might be changing my mind.
All right.
If this keeps up like this is so good. So it starts out, we get this lynching in the most fucking poetic way. And the story here isn't so much as the execution as it is the tool of the execution, that being the Red Tree.
Red Tree Hill.
This clan has been using this tree for generations, as you could tell by all the slashed ropes hanging off of it. Dozens of them. And so after the first execution, here's what's brilliant about this. This right here, it's actually the first page. This page right here turned me into a Conan fan. And it wasn't even Conan in there. It was just how it's
the atmosphere
told.
And the...
So you got a guy, he's being hung. You see he's clearly not dead. And then it's narrated that close enough. And they cut the thing, and then down below, he's just got this look of fear on his face. Not because he's getting hung, but because down below is just a pack of hungry dogs that and a bunch of fucking
him apart.
Yeah, that are clearly man-eaters on account of, he's not the first one today,
Yeah.
So, yeah. I just so good, the way that was told. Conan goes to fucking be executed, and his big barbaric ass breaks the branch.
Yeah,
I should have said big barbaric butt breaks the branch. I fucked up that alliteration so hard. God damn it, I missed an opportunity. But this isn't King Conan. This is 17-year-old Conan.
Yeah.
And because at first when
this is arrogant, cocky, narcissistic Conan.
Yep. And at first when I saw the art, the way his face was drawn, I was like, oh, whoa, hold on. He doesn't look very
Conan-y.
And then I realized that he's 17.
Yeah.
He's 17. They gave him baby face, so that was brilliant. And then you get that whole thing, and then after the failed execution of him breaking the branch,
he uses the momentum with his neck and the branch still tied to it to knock out a bunch of people.
Just whoops ass swinging a fucking branch.
Fucking pushes the justice tree over.
Oh my god, unroots the tree.
Yeah.
Oh my god, but he goes
with his hands tied behind his back.
With his hands tied behind his back, dude.
Yep.
Conan. Fuck yeah. And then he goes to jail.
Yeah. Sits there for a while.
Yep. And he's... Once again, another one we don't really need to break down fucking panel for panel. Those are my favorite parts. Where in the beginning.
I mean, they're about ready to execute him again, and he says, if you swing that axe at me, you'll die. That man gets struck by lightning.
No, this is the beautiful, another poetic part of here. So, during the execution, he says, "Do you have any last prayers?" And Conan, the way it's narrated, has never been a man of faith. But his final words are, "Damn you, Crom." Crom being their
Chimeran,
god. Yeah. You say Chimeran. Right on. I was wondering how people say that. I actually saw a Twitter poll too, and it was so split. I would say Chimeran. Thank you. Anyways. And as the executioner goes to mock Conan and his pitiful prayer, he gets struck by lightning, like you said. I just wanted I had to dissect that a little bit more because it was.
Oh yeah, I mean we're still not doing it justice. It's beautifully written.
Like
Everybody else is
and
too
the
afraid
ironic
to
thing
stop
is
him
he's tied down to the tree that he uprooted, so they're still using the tree as an execution.
Oh, I don't think he's tied down. I think they have like 4 or 5 men on each
because they're gonna
limb holding him down.
Yeah, they're not going for the head.
They want to make him suffer.
Yeah. Yep.
But after that, they're like, oh, he has the power of some god on him. And nobody stops him.
And then it fast forward many years later, and he's on a fucking meat wagon, and you see those 2 creepy twins again, and you don't know a dick about these twins. Yeah. But now we see that they got a mama.
Well, the witch that was killed in the first one, she's the one. Her corpse, her lifeless zombie corpse.
Oh, is that who that is?
Yeah, that's who that is.
Oh shit! Oh my god.
No, those are her twins supposedly, and I don't really know. Yeah, I got a lot of questions about those 2. I don't know.
Oh, we all do, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Aaron's brilliant at it.
He's
brilliant at it.
I'm looking forward to more.
No stone goes unturned with him, man. Like,
does anything Jason Aaron do not good?
No.
Man,
Dude,
I'm blown away.
That's honestly why he's my favorite writer in all of comics.
He's quickly becoming one of mine, for sure.
He could take things that I don't like and make them things I like. Like, that's why I like Brian Michael Bendis. Like, he was another one out there. For a long time, I said he was my favorite. But now he's not writing Iron Man, so it's hard for me to say. But, he took a character that not only I'm not interested in, I fucking did not like Superman at all.
Mm-hmm.
Just like the Superman symbol, like, it was cringy to me. It's just everything Superman. I hate it. I don't know why. I just thought it was like the shittiest superhero. But once again, behind a great writer, that can all change. I fucking love Action Comics and Superman now. Like 2 of my favorite DC titles.
Yeah.
So
it's amazing what a good writer can do.
Exactly.
Staying on the Marvel train.
Absolutely. X-23 number 9. This is the 3rd part of the story called X-Assassin. Mariko Tamaki, Diego Olategui, Walden Wong, J.P. Mayer, Scott Hanna, and Chris O'Halloran coloring. And the Ashley Witter covers are incredible. This is actually an homage cover to X-Men number 30. I hope I'm right. Yeah. But this is this book just does not lose steam at all. So in the last issue, they have these cyborg clones. They know that they have they're their relatives genetically, but they're also cyborgs at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So they got one in custody. Laura's like, probably some bad shit, and Gabby's like, but remember all of our sisters, and they weren't all bad, and after we fought them, so maybe this could be cool. So this cover here, yeah, that's not what happens. No. As it turns out, I can go through all the cutesy brilliance of Gabby, because everything Gabby's in, I
know you want to.
But I'm going to skip over it on account of we got a lot to talk about today. The fact is that the cyborg is, the Beast has been studying the DNA,
mm-hmm.
and he determines that the DNA that they took or extracted from them and used was damaged DNA. So that can go both ways. The cyborg could malfunction in the favor of Gabby and Laura, or exact opposite. So that little tidbit there, and spoiler, fucking this action. Oh my god! Look at this panel, by the way.
Holy cow.
Yeah, Laura's off fighting fucking robots and shit, trying to get answers, and Gabby's out trying to... So there's the robot... robot. God, Oh, it does have a name. Tuoks. Tuoks. It's an acronym. Don't know what the fuck it stands for. It's just printed on the chest, and the thing doesn't talk. So that's just what Honey Badger calls it. She goes, I'll just call you Tuoks. So,
that's a great 2-page spread.
Oh, that's...
I really like that.
Brilliant. Fucking brilliant. Showing off. But, yeah, so the thing escapes, and you're like, shit! Fucking shit's about to go down. It's bad. And then it, even has this moment where it, kind of looks like it's gonna turn on Gabby, and then see its little blade claw there.
I like that.
But yeah, 'cause this thing's badass. I'm not gonna lie. But she's fearless. Like she's just like staring up at, 'cause she feels no pain.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
So she's like,
can't kill her, can't hurt her.
Yeah. She's like, and it turns out that it's they somehow, I don't know, I forget what the catalyst is, but the final page is just like the two of them running off together, and one of them's wearing like a shirt that Gabby was like digging up in the laundry at one panel, and so they're going to actually help Laura, and that's where we're going now. So this thing seems to be good.
With the android.
Yes, with the android.
Huh.
Android's the word I was looking for. I didn't want to say cyborg. Like, it technically is a cyborg, but it's also technically part human too. So would that still make it android?
I don't know.
I think cyborg's the word, man. I just hate that word.
Huh.
I don't know why I don't like that word.
Probably because it's not the cyborg.
That might be it, man. That might be it. It's too confusing as a listener. I feel like I might be confusing people by saying cyborg.
It's a cyborg, not the cyborg.
I'll call it cyborg clone. How's that?
Why not?
Bam. Robo clone. Bam. Even better. So yes, no. My explanation did. Like I said, these aren't reviews or breakdowns. These are just overviews of what we're doing. Like some of the stuff that we feel like you gotta know right now. Yeah, we throw that in there, but I just had to clarify that, because you might be thinking, oh, I spent like 4 minutes on this book, but I spent fucking 38 minutes talking about Conan's first page. Pick and choose, man, pick and choose.
Yep.
Deadpool, fucking Scotty Young, number 9, Legacy 309. Just another,
What's our Merc up to now?
He's, hanging out with old Jessica Jones. Someone stole his heart. It's a Valentine's issue. And the only thing is somebody like literally stole his heart.
Out of his chest. Yep.
Yeah. And Jessica's like, just fucking regrew it. And it's, I don't know, there's this whole like who stole it type, who done it type of thing, and it's like a magic thing, like they know the heart's gonna be used in like some like magical spell or something. So they're just like going through the trail of magical people, including the first person they go to actually is Tombstone, and it kind of makes sense because how do they explain it? Like Tombstone is he's a heartless. Well, he has no heart or something like that. I don't know. I forgot what the niche was there. I forgot. And then that was a bust. And then they go to Senor Magico, who is Mexican Doctor Strange.
Okay.
And that's Senor Magico is actually a pretty fun C-list character. Shows up every once in a while. Seemingly a lot in Deadpool stories. That's a bust. Then they go to Voodoo. There's a big fucking magic dude.
Yep.
That's a bust. And they somehow leads him to this old man. And in the most Deadpool of fashions, this book ends on a sweet twist. So, like I said, once I'm not doing this is just a classic Scotty Young telling a Deadpool story.
Yeah.
So it's like this whole montage of failure, like a lot of these Deadpool books have been.
Yeah. A lot of these Deadpool lately have been about how sad of a character he is.
Yep. And there's a fun twist at the end that I'll let you read.
So you recommend it?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah. All of the Deadpool books that Scotty Young has done so far have been amazing.
They sound like it.
Alright, more Marvel. Tony Stark Iron Man number 8, Legacy 608. Dan Slott, Valerio Schiti, and Edgar Delgado. Cover by Alexander Lozano is brilliant. It's fucking amazing. The dude's been killing it on these covers, but this one right here has been this is his best work. And as we all know, Tony Stark has a drinking problem, as this cover alludes to. I was going to say preludes. Alludes to. There we go. Thank you. So, we'll get back to that later on. In the meantime, we got Tony Stark and Wasp in the Eastgate trying to fight Controller, the guy who's behind this whole hijacking of Tony Stark's new big thing, which is this virtual reality world that would make Ready Player One look like fucking Donkey Kong. So, yeah, I said it. This rolling out has been a disaster. All of the shitty players that were booted in the beginning due to misconduct have been recruited by Controller. Why is Controller doing this? Wasp asks Tony. This is the most comic book answer you could ever get. I don't know if I hate this answer or I love this answer.
What is it?
To get jacked.
To get jacked.
There's gains, bro. That is Controller's only motivation. Glamour muscles, if you will. Yeah.
Huh? How does he get jacked from...
So, here, ask me. That's a great question. He leashes cerebral energy. So that's his blood if he were Dracula. Cerebral energy is Controller's juice, his roids. And like I said, his only motivation is to just be the jackedest. But Tony Stark literally uses like the word jacked. So, yeah. That word has lost its meaning now. I've said it so many times.
Yeah, it's been desensitized. Well, tell me the rest of the story.
So, we get this. We go to Stark Unlimited. In the chaos of all this, we get like the headquarters, and we see a character by the name of Andy. I want to say Bong, Bhang, Bang, Bang, Bang. I don't know, but yeah. So he is in charge of running Unlimited, but he has he's trying to do the opposite of what the majority of the company wants. So I don't know, that's alluded to like real quickly.
So he's not on the popular vote.
Yeah. So yeah, and he like takes off from his normal duties pretty much, and he's like, I got something else to do. And he like goes to this medical bay, and who is it? Miss Cabe, and she's the head of security. And then you realize that she's under the control of Controller.
Right, the robot chick.
No, that's Jocasta. And we'll get to her. Yeah. So, yeah, Jocasta in the meantime. Jocasta. Where's she at? I mistimed my. There she is. You're talking about her, right?
Yeah.
So this is elsewhere. Jocasta is. She wakes up and this errand gentleman has taken her in. And we get a kind of a funny, comic book scene here where she like wakes up and she's all plugged in, being recharged, and she's like, how come I'm like without clothes? And he's like, but you're like a robot. It's like asking Donald Duck why he doesn't, he's not wearing. Yeah. Exactly. And she's like, but Donald Duck doesn't wear. It's like, exactly, what do you... So, I don't know, it was just a weird fucking Dan Slott doing his Dan Slotty thing. But, so then we get... and then we also get the best under the radar fucking... fucking reference I've read in comic books all year. And I'd say probably 5% of comic book readers got this reference.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So, this Aaron filler, he also is, and he has the ability to like communicate to Jocasta and be in the Escape as well. So while he's like explaining all this, then he's like, oh, but I'm also doing this. So he's in Pirate Land, and or hell, as he
or hell.
Yeah. I've counted 27 Johnny Depps so far. Also, one Michael Bolton is Johnny Depp. I don't get that reference. Do you understand that reference?
I do not.
So, do you know the band Andy Samberg's incredible rap group Lonely Island?
Yep.
Okay, you know the song Captain Jack Sparrow?
No.
they have a song called Captain Jack Sparrow that Michael Bolton has a part on. And he becomes Captain Jack Sparrow. Oh my god, it's so good. I'm gonna, as soon as we're done, we're gonna
yeah, show me that one.
Yeah, I wish I could like show it to you on mic, but copyrights and all that. So fucking yeah. But you're gonna spread the reference, man.
I will do so.
So yeah, no, I had to point.
No, that's hey, thanks for pointing out that reference for me. That's great. That's awesome.
Super fucking Easter egg. Super Easter egg. Then we're back in the world of the Eastscape, and this is where things get tricksy. So we know at this point it's been established that Tony Stark, Howard and Maria are not his real parents. They did. And Tony Stark's real parents are actually alive. And since this Tony Stark has come back to life since the events of Civil War II, Amanda, his mother, who back in her day was like this hardcore rock and roll chick, hence why she had to give Tony up for adoption.
Right.
His dad, being a secret agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., can't be having no babies.
Fair.
But Howard Stark was like, well, on account of you can't have no babies, I'm a rich fucking badass, so I'll take him. So that's just a quick synopsis of Bendis's International Iron Man run. I think it was like 11 issues or something like that.
Right on.
So that's just so in case you're wondering, like, too many moms, Martha. But her name is Maria.
Oh no.
But they make it good, don't worry. So we get this confrontation between Amanda and somebody in the Eastscape who is portraying Maria Stark. And she is calling herself Motherboard. Yeah, fucking diabolic, right? So also throughout this story, things I kind of should have mentioned before, during Tony Stark's interactions with Friday, which is his new Jarvis, pretty much his AI.
Right.
Tony notices there's some like her interactions start becoming like not Friday-ish, and then it's like, bitch, I'm Motherboard. I've been fucking disguising myself as Friday the whole time. She dead. What?
So his AI is dead?
Friday's gone. And Motherboard has been, she even like goes as far as to say, I do a pretty good job impersonating her, huh? And you don't know how long this has been going on.
Oof.
I'm sure if you like broke it all down, us nerds could figure it out with math and everything. And
I'm sure they'll tell us.
Yeah, well, we'll find out next issue. I don't think it's worth the effort. But, yeah, no, so fucking Friday, like, that was... Well, I kept killing him. I keep naming my cars after his AI, and then they keep killing his fucking AI.
Well, so they'll keep having new AIs. You have more names for your next car.
My car's name is Friday, on account of Friday. It is dope. My last car's name was Jarvis.
Yep.
So, yeah, that's how it goes, man. But, so yeah, then we get this confrontation, and Amanda's like, what, are you going to make him choose? Like a little puppy dog? And then... this very odd version of Tony Stark pops through, and you could see he's like old school, like shellhead Tony Stark walking through the door.
Wow.
And it was just as you get to like, oh, you're gonna like fucking whistle and see where he comes to. Howard Stark comes in the room.
So Howard's alive now.
Well, this is Eastscape.
Oh, okay.
So somebody portraying Howard. Like,
Gotcha.
This is a sick thing going on here. And he's pouring this martini, and he hands it to old Tony, and he takes a big old glug. Tony's been clean a long time, so this is kind of a big deal. I think it's the first time I've seen Tony Stark take a drink in quite some time. Sure, to be continued.
But it's in the Eastscape, so it's not really going to affect him, so it's not really drinking.
Well, but the Eastscape's weird, though, because it does, I mean, it has its ways of affecting things at the same time. Like, the cerebral hookup, like, for instance, like, if you were to rip off the mask of somebody that's not logged off, they go fucking brain dead. So, like, it's clearly, like, really attached to your cerebrals and all of that.
Fair.
So, there are likenesses that transfer into the real world. True. Like, that's what I gather out of this.
Interesting.
Otherwise, there would be more weight than, like, oh, fucking video game drink, you know. Like, and I think it's much, much, much more than that. And there's definitely details I left out that would explain more as to,
They might be
the weight
foreshadowing, you know, the next...
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'd like to think that everything that has to be continued would be foreshadowing the next thing. I don't know. But they did kind of the same shit when they introduced Arno. We had that issue like 3 issues ago where there's Arno, like, to be continued. Who the fuck is Arno? Like, I haven't seen him in a minute. So, I don't know, man. I would like to see Arno pop up in the Escape since we're having all this fucking family reunion shit. Oh, man, that'd be cool. Give me that issue.
How many people are going to cram in this little escape room?
Everybody. Like, have you seen Ready Player One? No?
No.
Oh, good for you. Yeah. I didn't mean that. It wasn't a bad movie. It was just, don't rush out to see it. It's just crammed with everything.
I'll get to it someday.
It's a VR game crammed with everything.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds cool. I'll see it someday.
Yeah. But I want to see more of everything in this, too. Like, not necessarily references, but, like, or, like, nostalgic references. Well... non-comic nostalgic
You want
references.
to see all the Iron Man nostalgic stuff in there.
Oh, I do.
Yeah?
Like, yeah.
Fair enough.
I kind of do.
It's an easy way for them just to pull anything out of a hat and like, oh, yeah, let's throw this in there.
All the 2-in-1 stuff, like, fucking give me, like, another Escape where we got the Namor fucking Iron Man 2-in-1. Like, that was a great one. Like, I don't know, I'm just fucking splitting hairs here, but, yeah.
Right.
I don't know. I like this book. It's a roller coaster as you're reading it, but I feel like there's always a point where it's like, okay, got it. People, I don't know. Dan Slott's writing is funly inconsistent. Like, it's not inconsistent to the point where it's annoying.
Mm-hmm.
At least that's what I find.
He just tries different things.
Yeah.
I mean, can't blame a writer for wanting to keep it fresh.
I don't know. Maybe he's not, and I just haven't noticed any trends yet. Who fucking knows? But in my opinion, he's bringing me in. Immortal Hulk number 13, Legacy number 730. This title is called A Booth in the Midwest.
Hey, there's a lot happening in this one.
Boy, is there. Al Ewing, Joe Bennett, Roy Jose Bellardino Bravo, Raphael Fontres, and Paul Mounts. I'm sorry to every name I butchered. Covered by the great Alex Ross. Try that again. Alex Ross. Sure, I'm guessing you read this.
I did.
Man, this story. We're below hell. We got the one below all.
Yep. We got this weird anorexic looking Hulk.
Yeah.
Separated from Bruce.
Yes. Confirmed.
Bruce's
unbruised.
father.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I remember where we left off the last time we talked about this, I was like, is Hulk getting ready to fight for the one below all? Like, I was confused how that twisted. No, he's going through these monsters, man. And it was like a massive swarm, like fucking like World War Z type of like CGI zombie fucking massive horde of zombies. Not zombies, but monsters. And
demons.
It's hard for old Hulk. He's not having an easy time. Meanwhile, Puck and Creel make their way to his name is Brian, I believe. Hulk's dad. And
is it Brian Banner?
Brian Banner, I believe. I believe it's Brian Banner. Yeah, anyways, we get a confrontation there. What's going on here? I forget. Creel is like, I can give the radiation back to Hulk. Yeah. That's what they're doing. They're going back to the key, or like the whole like.
Yeah, so we have this little spot where we think that Creel's about ready to fight Mr. Banner, Brian Banner.
Yeah.
But instead of taking
Mask.
the bait and fighting him, which he knows he'll lose, he absorbs the radiation and pulls Banner out of his prison. and they're able to be reunited with the Hulk again.
And they give all that radiation back to the Hulk, and Hulk no longer looks like he deserves just less than a cup of coffee a day of your money.
Right, he goes back to jacked.
Yeah. Sorry, I feel like Sarah McLachlan should be singing a song about him right now. But not anymore. He pumped. And he just fucking rails through this horde. And then we get this, like, heavy moment while as Hulk's making his way through to Mr. Mask, is what Banner's dad's calling himself now, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
He yells out, "You're not my son. You never were. You were the son below all. Like only a monster could produce something like you."
Right.
And then Hulk does his classic fucking Hulk clap, and just fucking bye. Everybody goes fucking away. Like,
he gets everybody out of hell though.
Everybody just goes away.
Yeah.
Right? Like
that's kind of what happens.
Yeah. Okay.
Hulk smash. Hulk smash real good.
Hulk smash. He says Hulk smash too. No, Hulk is Hulk. Hulk is Hulk. Yeah, it's fucking. It's good. And then you get the confrontation of Banner, like laying there all, pathetic-ish.
Beat up.
And Hulk thinks that, or Banner thinks that Hulk's not gonna, like, do the right thing and combine them back. Like, at this point, Hulk has every opportunity to just go off and...
Right, be without him. But, Hulk reveals the whole time that he was there protecting Bruce the whole time. Which
is odd, because, like, the whole Bruce Banner story, I feel, was like he just wanted to separate himself from Hulk. Like,
Like,
he wanted this monster, but now he has the chance. Now he has the chance to just, like, be Bruce and Hulk be Hulk. Or does he not? I don't know. You would think he'd be grateful. He'd be like, no, leave me alone. Well, he kind of does. He's like, just let it happen, And that might be what it is. Maybe Hulk just kind of was like, you don't have a fucking choice. But,
no, I think they definitely have like a heart-to-heart there for a moment.
Well, yeah, they do. Puck and Krill show up as well. Or right afterwards. And fucking, like, Sasquatch, like, drops from the fucking sky.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about him for a little bit.
Yeah. And then we realize we got Gamma Flight happening, and Absorbing Man finds a place in this world. Yeah. Part of Gamma Flight, which is pretty much Alpha Flight without Captain Marvel. That's pretty much all it is.
It's the Hulk-gers.
But it makes up of mostly Alpha Flight.
Yeah.
Team. Just without Captain Marvel.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, but it's great. And then you see this shot. Somebody's watching.
Oh yeah. And
who is that?
They reveal that Banner isn't there with everybody else.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. When everybody goes back to Earth, they're like, "Oh shit, where's Banner?"
Yeah, where's the one man we need to know?
Yeah. Yeah.
And we have Banner calling his wife, wanting to come home.
Yep.
Finally, the story was so good, but this last page really broke my immersion. All these demons, this big green guy, all this stuff in hell, yeah, that's all believable. But where the fuck did he find a telephone booth?
Oh, that's a really good fucking point. Oh, he's in the Midwest, that's why. They do still exist out there.
Oh, just the Midwest?
Oh yeah, no, go to like Ogallala.
Yeah?
Like, yeah, you could find, no.
If I go to Missoula, am I gonna see a telephone booth?
Yeah.
Hey, fans, if you're in Missoula, send a picture of a fucking telephone booth.
Yeah, totally. Prove me right. Losing my voice, sorry. Yeah, that's a good point. Fucking telephone booth. But it is called a booth in the Midwest, so.
I mean, it's a great old, hook, plot hook,
This
plot
Below
device.
All story was awesome. The only thing I wasn't too sure of was like, Hulk is Hulk. And he makes that ass clap and fucking the one below all just blows away like a turd in the wind.
Just showing how badass the Hulk is. I mean, you give him all his radiation, unstoppable.
Was that what that was trying to show?
I don't know. That's kind of what I got. That's kind of what I got from it.
Okay, no, I get. No, if it's that way.
And he took this giant, huge, demonic monster. Like, oh, this guy's gonna be a challenge, right? No, it's the fucking Hulk.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I like it. Maybe I don't know. Fucking I don't know. I like the book though. Daredevil number 1 or 613. This title is called No Fear. Chip Zdarsky and Marco Cicchetto along with Sonny Go coloring. The Jillian Totino Tedesco cover. It's fucking fantastic. I feel like we should pay extra for that cover. Like it's good.
It is a good cover.
The most exciting thing about this book for me would be Marco Cicchetto, the guy who did the first 10 issues of Old Man Hawkeye.
Mm-hmm.
Got my Artist of the Year last year. You remember?
I do remember.
He's doing this book.
And I see why you like it.
Alright. Is there anything incredibly special about this book?
No.
No. Is this book fucking amazing?
Yeah, it was a very entertaining
It
read.
was. Because this is everything that you could want in a fucking Daredevil number 1 reboot. This is Daredevil being Daredevil, man. He's fucking fresh
Kicking
out of the
ass,
hospital.
taking names.
He's out fucking getting his willy wet and
Snagging babes.
yeah, man.
But he's out of shape.
He is, and I enjoy like the very human slip ups.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because the fact that he's just like out of the hospital and everything just recently, he can go around all nimbly bimbly like.
This is a man who was stuck to a wheelchair just recently.
A fucking hospital bed, yeah, man. But yeah, so I really enjoyed that human side. Fuck, this art is so good. There's just. He puts so much love into his shit, man. He does. I've actually had the opportunity to watch him draw live. Mm-hmm. Like, I stood over him and just like, wow, man, this guy loves his stuff. He never rushes anything. Anyways, if there's one reason to buy this book, if there's just one reason, it'd be this. So yeah, we get Daredevil fucking flippity dipping through the city and
gets his ass beat by 3 regular booglers.
Yeah, and then he has this human moment, and he was like, well, shit, I almost died by 3 robbers. He's like, fucking gods and shit. Like, what the shit? So it's very, very, very human, as the Daredevil story should be.
But he definitely didn't kill anybody, but we have Mayor Fisk turning on the TV, reporter saying that 2 men with cracked skull, smashed skulls, reportedly eyewitnesses say that it was by Daredevil, and Fisk gives that old smile, like that old knowing grin.
Man. Yeah, because that's the whole, I guess that's one major plot we forgot to mention was, the point of Daredevil out and as he is right now, he's trying to be seen and noticed. The crime is up more than ever because, he's been out. There's been no Daredevil. So now he's, even if I just, run by this, even if the guy fucking watering his plant sees me, he's gonna say something. Yeah. So, and then while he's out just trying to be known, it backfires on him because on his first night out, at a scene that he saw at, there was reported death. So,
yep.
This is good. Zdarsky and Cicchetto, man, that might be. I might be jumping the gun on saying this, but remember how excited I was about Old Man Hawkeye?
Oh yeah.
I feel the same joy reading this.
Yeah, and I can see why. I mean, the art is great. The story seems pretty catchy so far. I like everything I've read. Yeah, we'll see if it can continue this momentum.
The only reason I make that reference is because Cicchetto is so good. He's so good. I like the way he draws all the fucking I'm blind but I see things. That was worded very well.
Blind sense.
Blind sense. Thanks. That's much better. Oh yeah, Old Man Quill, number 1. Ethan Sachs, Robert Gill, and Andres Mosa.
This is another one that we were really looking forward to.
Yeah. And the John Tyler Christopher cover is perfect.
Spot on.
I liken Quill's character design here. show.
Agreed.
Man, this is... Quill is a king. Yes, said
Emperor.
It. He's also referred to as a king, but yes,
Yeah.
he is Emperor of Spartax. And he got a family and all this stuff, and he is very decorated and seemingly flawless. But he get cocky. All of a sudden, he's got this good streak going for him, and he gets called to this mission. He's like, everything will be cool. And it turns out it's just a giant distraction. Well, his whole planet gets blown up.
By a dark god from the Church of...
Truth.
Absolute Truth?
Universal Church of Truth.
Universal Truth.
Yep. Universal Church of Truth. So, yeah, that's his whole thing. He's going to stop, and then the matriarch is who this character is referred to. You know, she reveals that, you've been tricked. Everybody you love is dead. And, like, the cross that they carve in the fucking...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's heavy stuff. Fast forward. Quill's, he getting fucked up. And in his wallowing, we get one thing. I don't know why I didn't see this coming. I just thought it'd be just too good if this happened. But it fucking happened in issue 1. We get the fucking Guardians of the Galaxy.
The whole team.
But...
except for Groot.
Groot.
Yeah.
And they don't talk about where Groot is.
It sounds... They allude to that he is a DEAD.
Yeah. Yeah.
He did.
Yeah. Of all the things to, like, die before these people, like, these guys outlive the tree.
Yeah.
I don't think Groot's dead. I want to see Old Man Groot.
Well, we'll see.
But, yeah. And you get your like, hey, we haven't seen you in a while bickering from the Guardians. It's classic. It's fucking great. But it's told in the Ethan Sachs manner to where it's not goofy, but you still really enjoy it. You could laugh without...
Oh, I mean, you've got the good old back and forth between Rocket and Quill. Like, they did that right.
Yes. So then they go to the Sword space station, and SWORD is an acronym for something, I don't fucking know. But yeah, they go to the SWORD space station to track down an emergency beacon. They run into a Brood ambush.
Mm-hmm.
And in the midst of that, they crash land. And by golly, where the fuck do they crash land,
the
Justin?
Wasteland.
The motherfucking wastelands. This is good.
You got Mount Doomore there.
Yeah. Oh man. I love it. I fucking love it.
Yeah, this is a great issue number 1. Kind of sets the scene for us and gives us a team that we already know we like the dynamic of, but now we've got the old characters of them. Like, I'm looking forward to this one.
1000% subscribed.
So not only did we get Old Man Quill, we really got Old Man Guardians.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Yeah.
That's cool.
If this whole team like sticks together throughout, oh man.
We'll see about that. I'm sure we'll have a few deaths along the way.
Well, in Old Man Hawkeye, once Kate Bishop showed up, she showed up. Like, she was there till like the third to last page.
Yeah.
Fucking, yeah.
Fair enough.
Who knows? Oh, Marvelous X-Men #1. Zach Thompson, Lonnie Nadler, Marco Faella, and Matt Milla. I decided that throughout this series I was going to be going with the, I was doing a connecting variant. And this is old Inyuk Lee there. That's a brilliant cover, man.
I like that. That's really good.
Yes, so I went with cover B, the Lee Inyuk, Inyuk Lee. Oh, you could say it both ways and be okay, depending on who's listening. It's proper, I guess. I don't fucking know. Anyways, did you read this one?
Is this the one where they're in like the utopia for mutants?
Yep.
Okay, I read this.
Oh yeah. Did you enjoy this one?
I did.
Good. As did I. I wasn't sure if I was going to... Here's the thing. Before I jump into the overview of this particular title, once again, we are getting ready to just get smacked with a fuck ton more Marvel titles. I thought all of these Alpha spin-offs, these 5 are all going to be one-shots. No, they're all 5-issue miniseries.
Oh my gosh, so many events.
So 25 books are to be invested in. But I feel like, so far, I think we're going to get our money's worth out of it. Because we'll allude to, and we'll get more to what I'm going to talk about later. The events going on in Uncanny, like, they're all in their own world now. So it kind of makes sense for these books to be going on. Because if Uncanny continues on as it is without any mutants, except for like a handful, then we're going to go a long time missing out on what these mutants are doing. Or these missing mutants or banished mutants are doing. And I think these stories are too good to be told in just a one-shot. Fair. And I'm convinced after reading this.
Yeah, this one was great.
Let's jump into it. X-Man, Jean, Colossus, Storm, Magneto, Nature Girl, and X-23 are this new mutant world's saviors. They are the marvelous X-Men. They can do no wrong. They the shit. So they're at X Sanctuary, and they get a distress call, and the team splits up.
Wildfire about ready to take out the future mutants.
Yeah, so we get our first in-action thing, and the team splits up, and I like the team's dynamic and all of this. So, half the team goes to like actually fight the forest fire, and they get Storm, X-Man, Nature Girl, and Colossus. And then the other half go to just, save all the children, because this fire is getting ready to rip through this orphanage, I guess, or something like that. So they go to calm these children, and that's Jean, Nightcrawler, X-23, and Magneto. So, in all of that, we get this this really cool scene where you get Nature Girl, like, in Colossus, he's, like, carrying, like, a bear under each arm. And, oh shit, what's the dialogue there? No, my shiny friend, this is just the beginning. As, Colossus is like, is this all of them? Because, he's... they're not bears, they're fucking elk.
And I love how he's like, it's hard to remember that there's so many creatures in the forest that sometimes it is literally all I ever think about.
Yep. Yeah, no, this is seemingly going to be a really fun story. Let me allude to this part where X-23, while she's going to save these kids, she's like, I'm going to go into the pod hatchery. Now, let me elaborate on that. In this new mutant world, there seems to be no birth in this world. Everybody's, like, hatched.
Like, there's no more romance, really.
Exactly. No romance, no... Yeah. So, and this seems to bother X-23, because if she's in there, she gets these feelings like she has there's something... Sister. And then it jumps to a part where X-Man actually confronts this, and is like, so, check it out, she exists, but...
You can't meet her.
Yep, sorry. Like, in this world, like, we all had losses that we had to take, and... Yeah. And then X-23 goes to, like, no, sneaked! And X-Man just stands there, and he's like, well, I'm sorry. And then she catches herself, and she's like,
I think he telekinesis her.
Do you think that's what it is?
Oh, yeah, I think he does. He wipes her memory again.
No.
I think so.
Oh, dude.
I think that he had, like, the human world, and then he separated all the X-Men into their own world. That was the only way to find peace, is to separate them.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Oh, no, I mean, I agree with you there, but I don't think that he erased her mind there. I think she, like... Oh, I don't know, man, because this is confusing.
Do you see the glowing eyes right there?
Yes, but what confuses me here is she walks away, like, the look on her face is as if she's like, fuck it, she was defeated. So I don't think her memory is wiped, and I don't know if that's a fucking printing error, but it almost looks like there's a tear in her eye. And then it just like jumps to a fucking barbecue.
Yeah, I don't think that was supposed to be a tear at all.
You think
I
that's a
I think that's just
printing
like
error?
I think that's just her like blank expression, just walking away after.
Okay.
He
Well,
blinked him out.
I'm
Maybe
sure
not.
we'll
I don't know.
find out. I don't know. Because it's like, seriously, it just like jumps like, where everybody's like getting along. Fucking Nature Girl decides that she's gonna take one of the bears home, calls it fucking fungi.
Fungus, yeah.
Fungus. Oh, fungi would have been better. Yeah, so we got a fucking pet bear now.
Yay.
And you just like see people like, we're X-Men in a perfect world, and tra la la la. Oh, fuck, Jean's goddamn down again. Because that's what Jean does. And she gets this psychic transmission about a resistance, and it's all like, oh, who could this be? And she's like, Insubordinate. And they're like, oh, but Kitty Pryde. And you're like, oh shit, Kitty Pryde's here.
Hmm.
So Kitty Pryde could be leading this fucking resistance.
Genesis.
And yeah, so I don't know what's going on here. But now, just because of that, I'm like, oh, I want to see Kitty Pryde like be an antagonist against the marvelous X-Men. This could be fun.
I kind of hope this goes on for a little bit, 'cause I really like this team for the marvelous X-Men.
Yeah, what's up with Nature, dude? I didn't know this chick even fucking
I
existed.
Lynn Lee. I had to Google her. I didn't know anything about her, but
Is she my new Squirrel Girl?
she might be.
No, well, I don't know. Only, fuck, dude, if they can't get a goddamn artist that appeals to my eye for Squirrel Girl, then she might be. I want to read Squirrel Girl so hard, but that art, I can't, it's just not for me.
Yeah, I haven't looked into it yet.
I'm gonna have to read or at least one issue, though, because she has a major tie into the War of the Realms, so. Yeah,
cool.
For one of her issues. One or two issues. I'm not sure. So yeah, no, I don't know. If Nature Girl could keep this up, I like her character design, dude. She's got the fucking antlers, and she looks all like, looks like a cleric. Or a rogue cleric?
Druid.
Druid?
Yeah.
Oh, who fucking knows?
Yeah, I mean, she's got a good dynamic with Colossus, and on the same team you have Magneto and X-Man. Like, that's just a cool fucking team.
Oh, yeah.
And then Mother Bamford himself.
Mother Bamford himself, man. He's awesome.
The
I'm
spy
looking
who
forward
banged
to.
me.
I'm curious what his. His is the one series now I'm like really skeptical about, because we all love some Nightcrawler. Who doesn't fucking love the Nightcrawler?
Yeah.
But him is like in this universe, he's like a famous movie star, and he seems pretty fucking like into himself too.
He's pretty cocky.
I always thought I forgot his name.
Kurt
as being very humble, you know, like very timid and humble. So it's weird in this world that he's like swinging his tail around.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. But I'm I wouldn't say skeptical, but I'm very intrigued about that one. But yeah, no, all five of them. Like the Extremists, I'm super excited about. Like, 'cause that almost seems like fucking something I would do if I went extreme. I was like, no more love. You go to jail. Like, I don't know, Psylocke.
Stop the romance.
I've really liked the way that Psylocke has been written lately. I think Rosenberg and Brisson and fucking Kelly Thompson all did a good job of making me like that character. So yeah, what do you know? More X-Men, Uncanny X-Men. Fuck, this book was expensive. Uncanny X-Men number 11, Legacy number 630. What did you think of this book, man?
A lot of world building. They're setting up why Cyclops and Wolverine are working together and how it all kind of happened. And there's a lot that happens in this one.
The physical weight of this book is equal to the actual. There's a lot of pages of what I'm trying to say, and the story is heavy. Is what I'm getting at. So it's the same story 3 times in 3 different perspectives. Cyclops be back.
Yep.
So the first run through is through the perspective of Cyclops. One thing I'm confused about.
What's that?
And the last time we saw Cyclops, fucking Cable put him through this test, and Cyclops was like, fucking, you know what? The humans, cool. You know what? I'm a good guy now. You know, I'm not all about, like, just mutants. And then all of a sudden we're back to a Cyclops that seems to be about just mutants again.
Well, that was also before all the mutants disappeared. Before he was the only mutant.
Well, no.
Because during that, they were having the big fight,
No.
which led to the disappearance of all the mutants. Because instead of going to the fight with X-Man, he decided to save the man who brought him back.
But I'm saying, like, immediately right afterwards, though. Fucking...
Well, I think...
He had his change, like...
I think they're showing, because they're even showing that, like, the old senator's gone, like, there's been a big movement. I feel like several months have gone on at this point.
And now the Earth we know, like, I think it was... the Uncanny X-Men Annual, that's what it was. That was the last one we read. Like, everybody's gone, but it doesn't say all of it. It's just... it seems like just the majority, because we know that Wolverine is... running around.
Okay, there's no more X-Men.
Yeah, or just the majority of mutants for that matter, because at this point, the vaccination that an old fucking handed out got into the wrong hands now is mutants are pretty much in hiding. The ones that are still around are all in hiding, because it's fucking assassination pretty much at this point on site.
Yeah.
So we get Cyclops going through trying to be like, oh yeah, where are the X-Men? And we get Jamie Madrox showing up, so apparently he's still around.
Yep.
Because he finds people, and that's just what he does. It's mentioned several times.
Yep.
Excuse me. Go down to the sewers, see the underground mutants, see a character named Chamber, and he just seems to be no help at all. And Cyclops makes his way
Get the fuck out of my sewers.
Yep. No one likes him, because, Cyclops, fucked up a lot of shit.
Yeah, last time we saw Cyclops, he was not the most popular guy.
Yeah. Yeah, no. And then he makes his way to this anti-mutant rally. And this is where I'm confused. It's because, like, he just goes in with hate. Like, I thought he was more understanding. Like,
I don't know if he goes in with so much hate. I think he's being outspoken at this rally, and then everybody starts beating the crap out of him, and they knock his glasses off, so when he opens his eyes, zap.
And then fucking Captain America shows up, and he's trying to be like the voice of reason, like the mediator between it all. Like, Cyclops is like, what are you doing at a fucking hate rally? And Cap's like, well, we're here to make sure stupid shit like this doesn't happen.
Right. And you shouldn't be doing this. This isn't good press right now, buddy. No, fuck you guys. Everybody listen.
Right. Meanwhile, at the same time, in the same scene, through the perspective of... who was it?
Wolverine.
We realize that Wolverine has been following Scott for a while and watching him. And...
trying to keep him safe.
Yeah, for whatever reason. Well, I mean, obviously for good reasons, but it's just kind of... Yeah. Yes. And... like, this is kind of a hard story to overview, because I don't want to tell you the same story 3 times. Right. But the 3 characters that we're getting out of this, we're getting the perspective of Cyclops, the perspective of
So we're at this
Wolverine.
Rally. We have him with the confrontation with the people, and then he meets with the Captain America. Wolverine shows up at this rally, and he decides he has to jump in and help him, to make sure he doesn't get his ass kicked.
No. Hold on, you messed up. So, alright, in the press... Alright, Captain America pretty much gives Cyclops his chance to speak. You're on camera, do your thing. And Cyclops comes out and is like, mutants, come to me. This is where I'll be. And then he pretty much just sets himself to fall into a trap.
Right. That's everybody who's fighting
Right,
X-Men
that's what it was. And then this is when Wolverine reveals himself to him. He comes out of the woods and, like, he's been trying really hard not to reveal himself.
Right.
And then he's like, finally like, oh shit, well, he's pretty fucked right here. And we get one of the coolest fucking pages ever. 2-page spreads. It's just classic. It's classic. Just fucking shredding them up, man.
Old school. Wolverine and Cyclops, side by side.
And they have yet to speak a word of dialogue to each other. They're just fighting and fighting and fighting. They beat everybody up. And then this is what's beautiful. Logan, Slim, now we're all caught up. We got work to do.
Yeah.
Fucking, they're going to get these X-Men, man.
Yep.
Like, they're determined. And there's another character whose perspective this is told.
So then we get Wolverine's perspective, and then we get Blindfold.
Blindfold seems to have this, or has this big part in this that I can't seem to place.
So she's able to see the future. So she tells Scott not to do what he's going to do, even though he's going to do it.
Yeah.
And she already knows that she's going to die, so she goes from being a bum to buying a lottery ticket because she wants to die in a nice house. She tells Jamie, yeah, you can tell Cyclops where to find me. But when he finds her, she's already taken her own life. It appears, or somebody's taken it for her. And they keep alluding to in this last story that she was born with a gift to see the future. Even though she doesn't have eyes, she can see the future. But that gift has become a curse because she can see her own future, or the lack thereof. She knows that she has no future left. And then she gets in the bath, and we get the scene where Scott finds her with "This is forever" written in blood on the bathroom wall.
Fucking A. Thank you for that, because I wasn't too sure what the fuck was going on in her little storyline. But this is, I like this one, man. Rosenberg is just doing his thing. And we're not, this,
it was a different
$8
approach.
books from now on.
It was a different approach, but I think it paid off. It was a pretty good story.
Yeah, well, that's giving people what they want, man. Fucking Cyclops and Logan back.
Yeah.
Blue and yellow. That's kind of a big deal.
It is. We'll see who else we can scrounge up for a team.
Yeah. We will. Yes, we will. You have an indie book I want you to talk about.
I've got a couple indie books.
Sweet.
Same two I've been talking about each time these come out. First up, I've got Self-Made, #3, written by Matt Grom, artist Eduardo Ferrigato, and colors by Marcello Costa. Continues to be entertaining for me. We got this artificial intelligence that's become self-aware for a video game being thrown into a game with her creator. You know, before the company supervisor said, if you can win a game with this AI and convince me that she's actually self-aware, we'll see what we can do from there. You know, and she has high hopes that, this means that I'll get the funding, I'll be able to do more research into the self-aware AI. So they have them running away from Brycemere, who was again the cocky prick from the first one, who's chasing him down. If he wants to just beat these two women in the game. So you've got the doctor who made the AI trying to explain to her that she's a creation, she's a toy, that she's just artificial. And this whole time they're kind of going this back and forth, like, well, I don't trust you, well, you need to trust me if you want to survive. And then we cut to where she finds one of Brycemere's little lackeys, controlled, and says, wait, I want to make a deal. I will rat her out if you'll give me the information I want. So they show up, and Brycemere says, hey, you know what? Fine, you want to make a deal? I'm curious to know what you want to know, but I only brought you here because I wanted to kill you myself. Or for what constitute as my hands in this place. So she asked him, like, well, am I real? Am I just a toy? He's like, yeah, you are a fucking toy, and I will have fun destroying this toy. Then she's like, okay, then this almost makes it worth it. She pulls out like a thermal detonator, like grenade, boom, blows herself and him up. And then the doctor, big circle around her, winner, winner, winner. They find out that whole time that was their plan. You know, like, make him susceptible, make him drop his guard by making it feel like that you're there to make a deal, destroy him. And that's how they win. Huh. Well, then the doctor, or the researcher, goes back to her boss and says, okay, well, we have a deal. It's like, no, are you fucking kidding me? What do you think the press is going to feel like, and what do you think people are going to feel like when they find out that these characters in these games that they interact with and usually kill are self-aware? We have to destroy this. So they take the device that is currently storing the AI and smash it on the ground, and she's told to leave. So she's packing up her desk, and one of the characters says, do you think she's going to be a problem? She might. I'll have the people keep an eye on her. And then we just cut to her leaving the office with her box of stuff, but in it is a little baggie with the AI device. So I don't think this story is even close to done.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Right
It's
on, man.
entertaining. The colors are great. The art is fun. I like the whole idea. It's not a brand new, unique idea, but it's really well
Right on.
developed.
Cool. You go on talking about all these video games and comic books. I got one for you.
Oh.
Yeah, man. This is a Justin book. God Mode #1 by Keenspot is the publisher. And we have Mike Rosenzweig, Jason Swidoba, and Remy Mokhtar. The cover was also done by Remy Mokhtar. Sorry for butchering all of those names. The year is 1995.
Go on.
Our character is Marcelina. She sits upon her console TV with her Super NES.
Hell yeah.
Goddamn right. She's a game reviewer. And she's got a website called God Mode.
Uh-huh.
And she, oh man, the 90s nostalgia. We get AOL fucking bandwidth, whatever.
Yeah. Good old dial-up.
And that's actually the antagonist of the story. Is dial-up bandwidth limitations and the cost of it.
Uh-huh.
So, why is it costing little old fucking wannabe game reviewer Marcelina so much money? Well, let me get to that. She gets a mysterious package delivered to her, and she opens this up, and in this package is the first PlayStation. 2 weeks before release.
Oh, cool.
Sony PlayStation.
Nice.
And along with that is an abundance of games to try. So she calls over her video game friends, and it's actually not even so much. What are their names? Barrett and Craig. They're just like Barrett seems to be like the dimwit.
Okay.
Not necessarily the dimwit, but just like the fall guy, the easy target, like, and then you got fucking Craig with his Disney fucking gold or blocks perfectly. It's like a fucking Jonathan Taylor Thomas in a comic book. So yeah, these guys are arguing over about who gets to fucking review what game, and like Street Fighter's a game. And they're like, oh, but I'm going to fucking review Street Fighter. And Craig's like, nah, dog, I'm going to review Street Fighter. And Marcelina's like, you know what? We're going to figure out how to do this. Y'all motherfuckers going to fight. So, they get a fight to see who gets to review Street Fighter. Sounds lame until you fucking look at it. And this is why comic books are better a lot of times than novels. Because you would never get this type of joy without this. Like, you see them and they're like, you know, there's like, fucking blah, blah, blah.
Oh,
and
yeah,
it comes
good old
down
Street
to,
Fighter.
I'm gonna Hadoken you, dog. And he was like, no, I got this. And he was like, alright. And it comes down to like, final move, what to do. And
You're
like,
going to Hadouken City. I like that.
yeah, man. And it's like, oh, but you fucking like low-kicked and failed. And then
Nice.
the guy fucking playing Bison, fucking, which would be Craig, wins. So then at this point, you know, like with this, all this right here is to like, you know, Street Fighter's a game, PlayStation friends are, her little clique, if you will, don't really all get along, but they're both game reviewers as well. She's the moderator, it's her website. So they get these reviews out there, 2 weeks, they're the first people to review this. So their shit is blowing up. And they're like sitting there, they're watching it, they're like, fuck dude, almost 1 million. They're like bickering while that you see like the counters going up on the views and everything. And they're like, fuck, we're almost there. And it gets to 9999999, and you get the bump, bump, error 509, bandwidth exceeded. What the fuck do we do now? We're not. Oh my god, they shut us down. Like we got. This is our chance. How do we fix this? And Barrett's like, oh well. I know a guy, and everyone's like, not that fucking guy, whoever that fucking guy is. By the way, his name is Broderick. So now the quest is to find this little fucking preteen ginger boy. And yeah,
I'm gonna have to read this. It sounds interesting.
Well, this book is yours, man. I got this for you.
Oh, you're such a sweetheart. Thank you.
No, man, that's all you. But Keen Spot, unheard of. Never fucking heard of them before.
Yeah, me neither.
So shout out to them.
That's a first for me.
So yeah, add that to the list of possible number one first time reads.
You got it.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Well, I will let you know next week what I think of it.
I hope you do. And like I said, it's just so justice.
It's
I know you're a PlayStation
book.
guy.
I am a PlayStation guy.
Like, and even with me not being so inept with video games now, like, I still fucking have video games when I was a child. Mm-hmm. PlayStation 1 was like my favorite.
Right.
Like that and N64. Like when those two systems came out, like video games could have stopped there. That would have been cool. Like I would have been like fucking. That would have been like it was like Peyton Manning going out after winning Super Bowl 50. Like once the PlayStation came out, we got to play Oddworld, and Crash Bandicoot, and fucking Street Fighter, and fucking Mortal Kombat, and all that beautiful stuff.
Lots of good stuff.
Like if
this is it. This is the pinnacle. We'll never have anything better than this.
Yeah. if fucking Bill Clinton would have been like. And we're not gonna have video games anymore. Sorry, I don't know how good that was. I would have been like, you know what? Cool, man. Fucking, I got my Oddworld. I got my PlayStation, my N64, fucking Donkey Kong World, all that shit. Like, to me, like, the fact that of all the eras of video games, even though, like, we got, like, VR's a thing. Like, Tony Stark's like, fucking, I just watched Ready Player One, so I'm gonna write a fucking 5-issue arc about making Ready Player One better. And I'm sorry, that's kind of what I get out of this. I'm not shitting on it, but that's the best reference I could give somebody that has no idea what the fuck's going on in Tony Stark right now.
Fair enough. Yeah, I get what you're saying. It's kind of like, okay, well, I've got my, like I said, Oddworld. I've got my Legend of Dragoon. I've got my Ocarina
Legend
of
of Dragoon. Thank you. That was the one. Like honestly, like I'll take Legend of the Dragoon over Final Fantasy. Like that was.
Yeah, that was the RPG for sure. Man, I would love to see a remake or a reboot.
Oh. Yeah.
Keep dreaming.
Or just a remaster, even.
Yeah, that'd be great. Just, oh well.
Simultaneous.
Dreams will be dreams.
You got another indie book.
I do. Yeah. We've been reviewing this as they come out. We've got another number 3 by Image. We've got Die by Kieran Gillen, Stephanie Hans.
And Stephanie Hans also did that fucking awesome cover as well. I'm really liking the art in this. I'm really liking the art.
I love the art in this. And I'm not going to bore you with too many details, but this one, we're in like this England and Prussia eternal war type world, kind of steampunky. We have a dragon that's kind of a mechanized dragon that they're fighting. There's some big explosions. They get separated. We've got our main antagonist, Ash, who's the dictator. He's separated, and he's playing a female character, so she, in the game, lands in a trench with these 4 shorter creatures. One of them's holding out a short sword and says, well, are you friend or foe? And they have a little bit of an exchange. One of them, when all the explosions happened, went to save his friends. He dragged each and every one of them back into the trenches.
You mean Pip and Mary and...
Yeah, well, pretty much. Yeah, it's exactly what it is. He kept going in there, breathing all the toxic fumes until his eyes melted onto his face. Just did it for his friends. All the rest of them are pretty much dead. And this last one, who, in this great panel right there, very Frodo. Very, very Frodo.
See, that's what kind of... As I was reading this, I was like, what the fuck am I... Hold on. What? Is this... What? It was just...
So, and then
it was like a week of nostalgia, man. I'm telling you.
So they keep having this conversation, and instead of, this little hobbit guy is holding and playing with a ring on his finger.
No.
But it's not the one ring. He's talking about how he was hoping that he would make it home from this war. That he would be a father to his children, unlike how his father could not be around for him. And that this ring was his promise, the weight of it when him and his loved one traded rings. And he knows he won't make it home. So with his dying breath, he wants Ash to write a letter home. So he gives this beautiful speech and wraps up the note and puts the ring around it, and that's it. He's done. And Ash is almost too much for her, and this man comes around, this nice silhouette with this smoke and this pipe, and she's like, "No, you're him. You're the creator." And J.R. Tolkien shows up. They're in the Dungeons and Dragons game, or in a tabletop game, and this is all reference points, and he is the inspiration for it.
Alright, see, that validates the fact that the original synopsis for the entire series was fucking Jumanji, blah blah blah. So they were just instantly throwing nostalgia at you with those similes and references and whatnot. So it only makes sense now that they're just going to keep throwing it at us.
Oh, yeah. I think
now that leaves so much to be looked forward to. Because if they're going to reference things like Lord of the Rings, who knows how far they're going to go? Are we going to get Game of Thrones? Are we going to get fucking...
I think so, because if you look at Dungeons and Dragons or tabletop RPGs, a lot of it, whereas, Dungeons and Dragons, they don't so much steal a bunch of stuff, but they'll tell you, hey, it's your game. You're not making a profit from this. You're not making a movie. Steal ideas from other people. If you like Lord of the Rings, take ideas. It's very steeped in the culture. You play with a dungeon master who does one thing really nice. It's just expected that, hey, you are going to take what you found that was good and what you liked, and you're going to take it for your own game. So I think it just...
Oh, kind of like how I always managed to summon the Pick of Destiny and all of my characters.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I mean...
Okay, fucking A,
it doesn't have to
man.
be original to be fun.
Gotcha.
And so I love that they're bringing that steeped culture from tabletop RPGs into the book, and so we get back to the book. We have Ash talking to Tolkien, and she says, "Well, I'm not really heading that way. Can you deliver this letter?" And he says, "Me? No, I'm always here, but I've got ways of getting things done, getting things delivered. And I want and this one was always my favorite. And you have the big fucking hawk coming out of the sky, and he hands the note to him.
Oh man!
The rest of the party meets up with Ash, and they're like, "Well, we still have a dragon to fight. You need to snap out of it." "Well, we could kill this dragon if you were sad enough." "Well, don't use the vision." In the last comic, she used the vision to make him sad, forced him to be sad, and he didn't like that. So instead, she regales him the tale of these 4 little hobbits, and he does get sad. And he gets so sad that he just destroys this dragon in one hit. Well, we have them. Okay, they have places to go. They need to finish this quest, and they leave. Well, then you have this hawk flying to deliver the message, and boom, shot out of the sky. And it's this little general who picks up this note and saying, "Well, what is it? The enemy. Well, what were they sending? Propaganda, no doubt." He burns it. But you don't need to be worried about that. You 4, you have a mission. You know what you have to go do. And you can simply walk there. And he sends 4 more hobbits out onto the battlefield. So it's just this complete recurring cycle.
Oh man.
Yeah,
that's
when you
clever
they keep spinning this really dark fantasy on top of everything. It's
okay.
Yeah, it continues to blow me away.
So I will admit, I was explaining to you, I got through the first few pages and I've been loving this series, but something made me just kind of lost me. And you were right. I should have kept going. Now I know why it lost me. I've got my fucking shield up as I say this. I'm not actually a Lord of the Rings fan.
I forgive you.
Yeah. Sorry. But
it did read like Tolkien, and Tolkien can be really hard to read. I understand that.
And the references were so there that I was I fucking missed something or something. Until you explained to me the unrules of D&D.
Yeah.
I'm oh, okay, now all this makes sense and everything. So, no, it's just, this is fucking good storytelling, man. Now I can't wait. It just makes me wonder what type of references are coming up next.
I hope you go back and revisit this one, because even if you don't like the story, there's some fantastic artwork in this one.
Oh no, this art is fucking on point because it's unique. It's a whole style. It's just like Mitch Gerard has his own unique style that's just not going to be replicated, and Steimer Kazansky has his own style you can't really fucking replicate. I mean, I guess Jason Shaw Alexander is kind of similar to him, but they're still, Kazansky, because fucking Stephanie Hans has that same charm.
Agreed. And these colors are they do justice to the art.
Yeah, it's good.
God, I love indie comics.
Aren't they great, man?
Yes.
Image struck gold again, man. It's like they have all these indie.
God, they're doing so much right now.
And it's just like new series after new series after new series, and almost all of them I pick up, I stay subscribed to.
Yeah, you almost can't go wrong with one.
I hardly ever drop fucking series. Like you pretty much have to cancel them for me to stop ordering them.
Thankfully, we do get these like 6 month breaks between storylines.
Sometimes,
to ease up on our wallet a little bit.
Yeah, well, I thought we were gonna get an ease up on the after the annual. And I was like, I know we smooth out. We get Uncanny every other week now. We good.
Yeah,
25 fucking.
Yeah.
Whatever, dude. $100. I don't give a shit. I love me some X-Men now. I think it's a good time to be an X-Men fan. But we're talking.
It's a good time to be a comic fan.
You're absolutely right. That's very true. Very, very true. Do you have any other indie comics?
I mean, I read some, but none that I have to rave about right now.
Cool. I did read Hellboy. Or BDRP and the Hellboy, number 13. And it's Mike Mignola. And I'm cursed, man, I'm telling you. Every time I jump into a series late, and I'm like, I'll just go back and read the trades up until then. I hear they're announcing, this story concludes. I'm like, fucking Scooby-Doo Apocalypse got me with that.
Yep.
And now Hellboy, I'm hoping we get another number 1, because the BDRP 1956 series I've been talking about is also just a mini series, so I want to get on some Hellboy on account of the movie and everything. It'd be silly not to just I might be okay if they reboot it, or volume number 75 or whatever they're on now, but come on, Dark Horse, give me more.
Yeah. Oh, of course, I guess I should mention I've been reading Dreaming. Again, it's so obscure and weird.
Vertigo DC.
It's kind of like Lucifer. It's sort of hard to it's good, but it's hard to kind of recount to somebody who's not reading it.
Yeah. That's just the type of it's not Neil Gaiman telling the story, but it's a Neil Gaiman story. So I would like to think that he would allow writers on it that would be true to, making it seem like a Sandman story.
Right.
Like you said, Lucifer is the same way. It's just all of this is so good. But what do I talk about? Because the way Neil Gaiman writes, it's all a mindfuck.
Right, exactly.
So, and it's in your head, it's hard to verbalize it.
Yeah, a picture is worth 1,000 words.
Right, and that's why comics are beautiful.
They abuse that for sure.
Yes, it's a visual story, man, and that's...
Agreed.
Yeah.
Oh, and I did read another one, Oberon number 1.
What that is?
It's by Ryan Parrott and Milos Slav.
Oh, he's the same guy that's...
Slavkovic.
He's the same guy that's writing fucking Go-Go Power Rangers.
Oh, okay, right on. By Aftershock Comics.
Aftershock, right on.
I'm not going to go too much into detail, but you've got this girl. They show that she's really brilliant. She's homeschooled. She doesn't really seem to have any outside friends. Her friends are her parents, her sister, and the librarian. Well, she's walking home from the library one night. There's a trash monster attacks her. She's saved by this blue guy with sticks on his face. He's the fairy king. He says, come with me. Your parents actually kidnapped you a long time ago. You belong in this world. She says, no, you're a creep. Get away from me. Okay, I'll take you home. But ring this bell if you change your mind. And then so she confronts her parents. And her parents pretty much don't deny it. So she rings the bell and she's taken back to Fairyland. But it seems like this king is trying to use her to get back his kingdom. I don't really know yet. But yeah, it's an interesting story. If you like that kind of stuff, fairy worlds and, unsuspecting heroes, check it out.
It's an intriguing cover, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, the frog in the back and everything.
Yeah, the frog character. Yeah, he's standing a vigilant watch over this light that's supposed to keep away the darkness, and at the very end it goes out.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, he's been, he's been part of a generation or a family that's been protecting us for 15 generations. He would be the 16th one, but his great-grandfather decided he had to be a dancer instead.
So this looks like...
The art's pretty good.
Yeah, that's a cool style. Is that cover reminiscent of the inside?
Oh, yeah, definitely. It's
oh, yeah,
spot
same
on.
fucking guy.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's pretty.
Yeah, maybe check it out.
Yeah, I might. I
If
saw
it-
it on the
if it-
shelf,
if it-
but I was like, my bags are heavy.
If it continues to be good, you'll hear more about it.
Cool.
Right on.
Cool.
I think that's all the time I have for indies, though.
Right on. Well, let's move on to DC. Green Lantern number 4.
DC yet.
Yeah, we're gonna end it with DC. Rounded it out. Shoo. Green Lantern number 4, The Cosmic Vampire's Beautiful Daughter is what this story is called. Did you read the old Green Lantern?
I did.
You did?
I did.
Sweet. Grant Morrison, Liam Sharp, and Steve Oliff. Covered by Liam Sharp and Steve Oliff.
Man, they continue to amaze.
It's like the 70s, man.
It's a crazy alien story. The art to just justify it. Oh, man.
That's my guy.
Yeah. I can see why.
I'm digging it. I'm digging the story, too, because it's weird.
It is very weird.
Fuck, it's weird. Show. You want to help me out with this one, buddy?
I will do my best.
We got I feel like this is a western in a way.
Sort of, yeah.
We got this strange. The story's being told and narrated by this strange four-armed character.
Space cowboy.
Space cowboy. I guess that's probably why it feels like a western.
Yep.
And even just like the storytelling, like the way it's told, like. Well, it would be told like if fucking it was a cowboy telling the story.
Sitting at the saloon trading stories.
Yeah, like fucking Sam Elliott. Like that's kind of the voice I heard as the narrator.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like,
I can get that, yeah, for sure.
yeah. So, yeah, what the fuck?
So we've got the Dark Stars with this alien race. We got this man telling the story about how this alien race, they wouldn't do...
The Sun Eaters.
Well, I think that's the Dark Stars that are...
Okay.
Have, like, the Sun Eaters are going to destroy their star unless they unlock the vault that they want to get into.
Yeah.
But they say that they made a pact a long time ago for gods, blah, blah, blah. Not real important to the story. But they don't want to get their sun destroyed, so they let the Dark Stars into the vault. Continuing on, he's telling the story to the Dark Star, because he wants to get in with the Dark Stars, about Green Lantern. About how they were fighting one of these Sun Eaters, and he didn't really play by the books. He killed somebody when he wasn't given the order to kill, which is against the Green Lantern Corps.
And he being our four-armed cowboy, correct? That's what you mean?
Well, he's telling the story about...
yeah, the story of Hal Jordan and
right.
his... Yeah, okay, gotcha.
So he's talking to them about that, and keep going back and forth. Well, how do you know all this about the Green Lanterns? Oh, well, I got my ways, blah, 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 blah. And they've got this like big old fight between this gas giant and this fire giant. That's just a really cool fucking panel.
Yeah, it really is.
I mean, it's such a weird story.
There's a lot going on, but really what it comes down to is like the mission. I guess succeeded, but Hal Jordan must be punished because there's a death on his hands. Right.
He's ordered to go back to Oa, where they say you're stripped of your ring, and you need to be delivered back to your birthplace.
Yeah, he supposedly slayed Volgar Zo. Now, and then we get this thing where it's like, oh, sometimes it's cool for a lantern to slay. Well, here's why he gets punished for this. Because the, what are they called? Not the Eternals, are they? That's not it. But, the blue-headed son of a bitches. They're like, well, you know...
The Masters of Oa?
Something like... Oh, no.
What are they called?
The Guardians. That's it, Guardians.
Are they just Guardians?
Yeah, they're called the Guardians.
Oh, man.
They're like, so, Volgar Zo was, we almost had, like, this pact with his people, and then he fucked everything up, so now you're gonna be punished. Like, sometimes it's cool to kill, like, some guys it's okay to hit. This guy,
only they have the authority to give that order, though.
Yeah. And, so Hal must be punished. And then we realize that, you know, he goes out and he becomes exiled, if you will. They're like, oh, well, you know, you gotta go to your planet. Or any planet you choose, I guess.
You know, we cut back to this Dark Star person and the cowboy talking, and you know the Dark Star person pulls off their helmet, and it is the leader of the Dark Star.
The Countess Bezelbeth.
Yep. And she's like, "Well, game's up. I know you're Hal Jordan."
Yeah. She
like,
knew.
He's like, "Yeah. Well, one thing you don't know is I'm here to join you, and I'll even throw in the ring."
Yep. Pretty cool.
Something going down. Do you think Hal Jordan's actually trying to join the Black Star?
Well, no.
Of course not.
Nah, dude, he's fucking true blue.
Like, do you think he's going rogue agent here?
No, I think he has good intentions.
But, I mean, he's obviously working against orders.
He's definitely going rogue. But he's been exiled, so at this point, he's just like, oh, I'm a fucking free agent, bro. Yeah. Fucking, I'm gonna open up PI service. Fucking call me Goro Incorporated. Cowboy Goro.
They're definitely giving us this, like, space cop story again, but now they've got, like, the jaded space cop.
Yeah, he's fucking lawless.
Yeah.
Lawless. Yeah, no, I enjoy this. Fucking, I like Grant Morrison. It's weird. I'm not gonna lie, I've got to read all these twice.
But it's weird in a good way.
It is. Well, space, you gotta be weird, man.
Right. Like, it's very alien.
Yep. Oh, dude, it's so alien. These character designs, like Volk, the fucking volcano.
So cool.
That's my dude.
Just the way he talks, you can like hear the rumbling. Yeah, man.
This is good writing, bro.
Very good.
Justice League number 17, Old Frontier, Scott Snyder, Jim Cheng, Mark Morales, Walden Wong, and Tomao More, covered by Ramilo Farajo Jr. So we had an annual, and a lot of stuff happened. A lot of stuff happened in that annual. And with number 17 carrying on immediately the week after, I was afraid that this issue, especially only with it just being 20 pages, was going to be lacking in the content. And Snyder did a good job with this, because he just told the Martian Manhunter part of this. Like, it wasn't like a whole fucking like Justice League extravaganza, because if they would have talked, I feel like if they would have just focused on the entire Justice League team throughout this, we wouldn't have got enough quality content. That's why I really like the direction Snyder chose to go with this.
This is just on John Jones?
Yes, so he's on Mars, and he is called for Luthor to come join him. Luthor's like, I'll fucking see you in Mars. They both have their own intentions. Martian Manhunter's intentions are to convince Luthor that Perpetua, the big god being that was behind the gate or whatever,
right?
The Brainiac and Luthor now have in containment. So yeah, Manhunter's like, she's bad. Luthor's like, I got my, don't worry about it. Like, fucking
typical Luthor, yeah.
Yeah. So, but for whatever reason, Lex does have his motives to be there, but in the meantime, oh man, it's a very revealing story, to be honest. Like, we get a really cool, unexpected tie. At least I did not see it coming.
Oh, yeah?
Tie to Luthor and Manhunter. Manhunter not only wants, to convince Luthor, but there's also, the thing that changes his mind, or doesn't actually change his mind, should change his mind. It's a fucking mind blower. And that's the fact that Martian Manhunter and Luthor were childhood friends, and Luthor's fucking memory was erased, and he didn't remember any of that.
Oh, snap.
Well, not necessarily childhood, they were like prisoners in the same area, and through time they developed a friendship to where Luthor actually allowed Manhunter to escape and everything, and Luthor was subject to the whatever that happened in this place.
I'm gonna have to read this one.
This is a good one.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to read this one for sure.
Because it's not like, fucking Flash is doing this and this is your fucking Batman.
No, it sounds like some key story point for sure.
This is good telling stuff, man. We get like Starro, like good old Starro, fucking comes into play. Is the mind control starfish, and they use that on these invading dragons and everything to like they control this dragon and shit as they get away. And
nice.
Fucking, I'm doing no justice telling this. I'm not like trying to tell you like what's going on. Just my favorite parts.
Yeah, you're telling me just enough to get me intrigued.
Good. That's the point. It's just. And we get some heavy, deep moments, and like even when I just explain like the bombshell.
These are some detail-packed panels.
Oh yeah, and it's not overwhelming either. It's.
Yeah, I'm sold. I'll check this one out for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Like look at that shit.
Man, great fucking colors. Holy cow.
Yeah, man. Tomo Murray is the man.
Nice.
Yeah, and that's that's actually not the only like twist or bombshell that happens in this either. Like there's some. This is a good one, man. I like it's just Snyder fucking telling like, look, dude, this is a Lex Luthor Martian Manhunter story that fucking dragon. Like, look, that's fucking awesome.
That is really cool. That's a great cover. Huh.
Yes, it is.
Holy cow!
I know you've been like mostly off the fence on.
Yeah, I'm just Justice League. I don't know what it is. It just doesn't. It's not the team for me.
I hope that they tell more stories that could be told in just like a single issue. Like, you don't have to read every single issue of Justice League.
Sometimes it's nice to have some just closured stories.
Yeah, you don't have to fucking like, but this and this and this and this and this and this happened like 8 issues ago, and if I didn't fucking know all of that shit, then
that's fun too, but not every book I ever read.
Yeah, no, it's fun but these are the ones who's like, fucking, you want to read a Justice League book? Here you go.
That's how you can get me on board.
Because it's not a Justice League book. It's a Martian Manhunter, fucking Luke's Luthor.
Luke's Luthor.
That's his bizarro name. Fucking, yeah, I've gushed enough, man. Fucking Justice League 17 was great.
Nah, alright.
Batman!
What did you think
64.
of this one?
Well, this is not Tom King.
It's not.
This is during his 2-issue hiatus where he's out having secret TV meetings that we still don't know anything about.
Spill the beans, Tom King.
Yeah, man. Joshua Williamson, Gilliam March, and Tomel Moray. Once again, he's a busy little feller this week, huh? Covered by Chris Burnham and Nathan Fairbairn. So this is a tie-in to Heroes in Crisis.
Yeah, right.
And this is going to be a 4-part miniseries. It's going to tie in with Flash as well. It's the same writer, Flash, right now, with the Williams and feller. So,
kind of bringing to head this whole death of Wally West finally.
Yeah.
I mean, they've been teasing it for a while now. We've had some with a little bit of the Flash. We've had some with Red Hood. We've had some with Heroes in Crisis. But I think the big heroes are finally going to deal with it.
Yeah. I got mixed emotions about this book only because I'm somewhat confused. Like, I feel like they went in a direction that like took a quick right like immediately. And what I mean by that was like the whole thing was like the Batman and Flash like they need a break from the whole Wally West thing.
I think that they've been so busy with all the other heroing that they've done, and they haven't dealt with the death of Wally West. Okay. Batman feels guilty, and Flash is hurt.
Okay.
And
so I just misunderstood that then.
Yeah.
So it seemed to me like this is going to be like, Batman and Flash are on vacation for the next 4 issues. And then I was like,
that'd be great. Barry Allen and Bruce Wayne just sitting on the beach with Mai Tais.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Alright, because then I was like, that's not what fucking happens at all.
No.
Okay, cool. Thank you for clearing that. So sometimes when you read like 8 books in like a day, sometimes it's hard to.
They all kind of run together. I know.
That's why we say read responsibly. Okay. Yeah, man. Don't hurt yourself. But it's so good. It's like a drug, man.
Yeah, so anyway, so they go off from the Justice League. And,
this was more of a Justice League book than Justice League.
Probably there it is, yeah, a little bit. There's an attack on the Flash Museum, though. Of course, Flash is there to help, but he's not alone. Batman's there.
Yeah, this is actually the first appearance of the Justice League of Amazo or Amazo.
The Amazo robots that are like the wannabe Justice League.
Oh, okay,
counterparts.
I see it now. Alright, yeah, this is their first appearance, so this is a key issue. So when they show up in, I'm gonna call Doom Patrol. Fuck it.
Why not?
I don't know, because I saw the trailer for Doom, or the teaser for Doom Patrol.
Is this a first appearance, though?
Yeah, it is. The first appearance of this, yeah.
I just thought it was something obscure that I didn't know about yet.
No, first appearance of, see, that's the beautiful thing. Like, if you're intimidated, like, I don't know what's going on. Fucking, they introduce new shit to us all the time. Like, even the fucking, you can't be a master of comic knowledge unless you're continuously learning.
Right.
It's just impossible. You go 1 week without learning or reading, you have lost your master status, buddy.
No.
Yeah, because you missed something.
Sure. But, I mean, I don't want it to be intimidating to anybody who is just getting into comics. Like, you don't have to read everything.
No, but, no. Not everyone's trying to be a master at comics. But the point, and my point is that probably came off the opposite of what clearly came out the opposite. I apologize. The point is that they're throwing new stuff on us all the time.
Yeah.
Like, if... Even someone that's been reading comics for 70 years, like I said, they miss a week, all of a sudden, like, they're just as out of the loop as you are fucking going into this same week. You know? If that makes sense. Does that make sense to you?
I know what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
You don't have to know everything to enjoy a comic, because there's always something new. There's always something amazing.
Exactly. Yeah. Thank you.
But they do a good enough job explaining everything that you have to know.
Yeah.
To keep a continuous, coherent story.
Yeah. Thank you. Much better. So then we get we realize the evil doers in this city are characters that were mentioned in previous issues ago. So let's just negate that whole point that we just said.
Yeah. But again, I didn't know who these guys were, but they did a good enough job saying, "Hey, here's who they are." And now you know.
Exactly, and that's what separates a good writer from a writer that will be forgotten about.
Sure.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that's a quality ingredient to that factor.
Anyway, so we have Batman and Flash. They help save everybody from the museum.
There's a Flash museum, which I gotta, just say for a second is pretty fucking cool.
Yeah. I mean, Central City loves their hero.
Goddamn. Damn, look at those calves. They really,
He runs.
Oh.
Yeah.
That would explain.
I mean, he's a runner. But I like this little dynamic they have between them, because Batman's like, "Oh, well, I'm here to help you. I just happen to be flying over. We gotta catch these guys. We gotta investigate." All right, Bruce, knock it off. Stop lying to me. You just happen to be. No, you knew this was gonna happen. Stop lying. All right. These two kids in Gotham, I was training them, because I always train these people. And then, of course, it was dramatic and sorrowful. One of them died, becoming evil. The other one, she's a ticking time bomb. She keeps using her power, she's going to die too.
Gotham Girl.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, that sounds like it'd be like part of the Bat family, but nope. She a bitch.
Yeah.
Apparently.
But she's got her brother hooked up to some kind of Bane-looking shit.
Yeah, Gotham is his name.
Yep.
Once again, sounds like they'd be some nice folk.
I didn't really know what to think going into this. It still has this Tom King vibe to it.
Well, Tom King laid out the story. He's like, "Josh, you gotta do that."
Yeah.
So.
Fair enough. I liked it.
I did too.
I'm looking forward to reading the other three.
So it proves that there are more than two people capable of writing Batman.
There's plenty.
There are. Lord, are there. Do you have any other DC books?
Did I read any other DC books? I don't think I did.
Alright, well, we have a little something special, and we're gonna review a webcomic. Somebody reached out to us.
Couple somebody's.
A few people, yeah. So apparently we do this now, and boy, are we proud to do it.
Hell yeah.
We love helping out fucking creators, man, especially when they're giving us fucking shit like this.
Oh man.
You know, one would think that when you get a bombardment of a bunch of random indie comics, one would think that it would be appealing. But golly, the stuff we have gotten has been eye-catching immediately. Like, I got this one here while I was in the middle of reading, like, the books that I'm supposed to be reading.
Right.
Like, I was like, I'm going to skim through this real quick. Next thing you know, finished it. And I gotta say, this book is good. Or, not a book, it's a webcomic.
Yeah.
It's a webcomic.
Yeah.
Find it on Webtoons. Now, let's talk, it's called The Wolf in Me by Sean Mullen and Davy Wagnarok.
Yep.
And that's Wagnarok. I don't have a speech impediment. Fucking.
Hey, Wagnarok. Yeah, no, that's awesome name, actually.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
great.
you sent this to me while I was at work, and so I pulled it up on my phone. Man, this reads beautifully on mobile. Beautifully. This format is different. I
Delivery.
really... yeah. I like it.
A+ on
Not so much the paneling, using negative space to pace it out. Yeah, man.
Yep. The lettering is... Alright, normally there's rules to lettering. These guys pissed all over those rules, and I fucking love it for them. If you could relate an artistic movement to this style of lettering, I call it Dadaism. Like that, and that is a great compliment, because it's just whatever the fuck they want to do.
Yeah.
Whatever suits that fucking instant.
Yeah, they're willing to be avant-garde and unique and.
Oh, dude, and the talk bubbles, like the way they use the paint swatches throughout, like the texture in it and everything. This is so beautifully
it's inconsistent, but it's consistent in a way that it delivers the emotion or the vibe that they want.
It's not overwhelmingly inconsistent to the point where you're confused.
No.
And that's the beautiful thing.
I mean, it's well delivered for sure.
Absolutely. So what the fuck is this story about?
A werewolf.
A werewolf. So this werewolf here, his name. Oh boy.
Nero?
Nero, thank you. Yes, his name is Nero. And he wakes up from this date.
Well, he didn't know he had.
Didn't know he had. And she's
Girls
like cooking breakfast half naked, and he like wakes up and he's like, this gotta be a dream. Like this is good. And she goes to serve his pancakes, and it's like fucking Walking Dead up in that bitch.
Face half gone,
boobs,
arm mostly ripped away,
boob skin falling off. I honestly, like, this sounds perverted, and I don't mean this in a perverted way, but the way they accentuated the actual breast falling off, like it almost
like with the missing flesh and the rib cage and everything.
It feels like, yeah, it was. I thought that was a cool detail. In a non-perverted way, I enjoyed that. I just thought that was something that, might be a lot of people. Everything's fucking taboo now. Everyone's I like.
Oh, these guys are not afraid to be rated R.
Yes.
Like, first thing we see is Wolf in Me, R rating.
It's rated 17 mature. Like, they make sure they put that big fucking 17 mature thing.
You know what you're getting into.
Yeah, because this ain't for the kiddos.
So this is like very anime-esque, but westernized in a very artistic way. I can't gush about this enough.
Let me say something about that. Anybody that knows me knows that I do not enjoy manga.
Yeah, you're not the anime guy.
I do not. It's not that I'm not. I'm not a huge fan of anime, but I do not enjoy manga. This webcomic, and I mean this with all sincerity, I shudder at manga webcomics. I do. I don't know why they turn me off, but I don't like them. This has been the first story I've ever read that gives me hope that there's other manga stuff out there. because this was good. I don't mean this in an insulting way, but in the moments where it was like, fuck, that's manga, it almost feel like they almost did it in like a One Punch Man sort of way, where I was like, this is a very self-aware, like, exaggerated manga moment.
Definitely.
Like the character that's cruising around in the back seat taunting Nero, like those facial expressions, it's like fucking Sailor Moon and shit. But
interesting. Okay, yeah.
I don't know. It's just like so cutesy and like whatever.
Oh, yeah, that very anime, and then
but
like this
dark fucking like story going on at the same.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing lighthearted about this. As cutesy and fun as they can make it sometimes. Like so to me, I look at that as almost in a comedic factor as well. I enjoy a laugh out of a comic. If I can get a laugh out of something, even if it's not supposed to be funny, I still think you succeeded. I mean, no disrespect. Like if I go to a horror movie and I giggle, like Chucky. Like, cool. Like, you did your job +1. That's not a failure. That's 110%.
Yeah.
And, dude, you guys are delivering 110% webcomic here. We've got 6 issues out here. All of them are very fun. And in between, I believe, in between every issue, I say issue, what's the word? What would you say? Episode. That's the word. Episode. Between every episode. I forgot what the word was. Between every episode, they give a teaser as to what's coming next week. Yep. And that's fun. That's awesome.
Hey, so I mean, if you are following this week to week, you get something every week.
Yeah. And it's obviously a werewolf story, but it's more than that too. Like there's zombification,
vampires,
yeah.
I mean they're bringing it all, but
perversion.
This is the wolf's turn.
Dude, you guys fucking. I subscribe to their Patreon page.
Yep, I'm about ready to.
I mean that we're gonna put up a link.
I suggest you subscribe too.
Let's get these guys up there. Let's boost their numbers because once they hit 3,000 subscribers, and they're not far. They're gonna start making fucking money, dude, and who doesn't want to see somebody make money off of doing a project of love? And
this is what we want to see. We want to see people passionate about their craft, being able to support themselves doing it. Like this, seeing creators like this, if we can see them make it and be able to support themselves and their family doing this kind of stuff, that'd be amazing.
Oh yeah, no, it's and the biggest takeaway from this is. These guys created a story in a format of a genre that I fucking can't stand. I do not like manga. I'm trying not to be hateful. Like, there's no nice way of depicting
I know you're not a fan, and that's fine, but...
This is good.
This is manga without being manga.
It
is very westernized.
It does have a westernized style, for sure. It does have a... So it's not 100% like... fucking...
No, I mean, this is definitely worth your time, everybody. If you're still listening to this podcast and you've made this far, check this out. The Wolf Within Me.
Please support these guys.
This is great stuff. And hopefully we'll have a lot more to talk about. We've got hit up by a couple other people, so we'll have another one next week.
Yeah, we will definitely have another one next week. And, just keep them rolling in, guys. Don't be shy. Fucking y'all. Apparently you guys know where to find us.
Yeah. Somehow somebody's talking about us as indie reviewers.
And maybe it's our boy Doug fucking kicking out books with the Smiths. He was the first indie.
We need to talk about that one again.
Yeah, no, issue number 2 is coming out. Fuck that. Hey Doug, where's my issue number 1? I saw you guys got the printed coming in, and y'all said I'm gonna get one. I'll pay for it. Just send it to me.
Let's trade some information.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, no, we once again all about indie comics, web comics, fucking. If you're a fucking newspaper publisher, and like for a college, and you're like, hey, check this out, and you send me a scan of your 6-panel cartoon. We'll fucking review it, man. Like, whatever. We're here to help, man. Spread the news. Comic books should be nothing but positive on each other's side. We shouldn't be grabbing each other by the collar from behind, pulling each other back just because you don't like something. If you don't like something, just fucking move aside.
Yeah, don't read it.
Yeah, just move aside. And don't let somebody not pass you just because you don't like it. Fucking, it's the rule of traffic. Like, don't stay in the left lane if you're not... fucking move over. Let them go. You know, and don't stand in. So fuck it. I babbled enough.
Cheers
This is
to
good stuff.
all the creators out there.
Yeah, no, and, oh boy, what were their names again? We're gonna remember these names, damn it. Memorize
Davy
these names.
Wagnarok and Sean Mullen.
Sean Mullen is your writer, and Davy Wagnarok. Good stuff.
Heck yeah.
All
Cheers,
right,
boys.
cool. Moving along to the World Books. And,
Oh, I said the wolf within me. No, it's just the wolf in me.
yeah.
Yeah.
And also known as TWIM, TWIM. That's,
okay.
yeah. So if you see that acronym anywhere, just know that you're about to get into some good shit.
Heck yeah.
Fuck yeah. Wall books, baby. And as a matter of fact, this one I'm about to be talking about, we will be giving away. So, stay tuned on Twitter. We'll be making the announcement as to how you can win this.
Love that cover.
What book is this, you may ask? Dude,
Harley Quinn!
speaking of, like, don't liking anime.
Yeah, that's very anime-esque.
But this cover is fucking dope.
Yes,
They actually limited one per customer on Midtown, so, not exactly, highly accessible in some locales. Fuck, I forgot who the artist was on this cover. Now I feel like a dick. It's gonna be in the back. Da-ba-da-ba-da. Here we go. Derek Chu, that's the one. Jeez. So yes, this beautiful Derek Chu cover here. And
Man,
what book is it? Harley Quinn number 58. So I kind of like went off the rails rambling for a second.
Bright purple Vespa, chains, fucking bat tied to the front.
Yeah, man.
All these little gimmicky cards, teeth, rubber duck, man.
Like I said, that fucking, you guys can win this. There's no catch. I mean, we'll tell you what to do, but it's not gonna cost you a damn thing. You're not gonna have to fucking pay for shipping or anything. Well, I mean, if you're in the United States, sorry, it is limited to within the 50. But yeah, still, it's a lot of people to have a fucking. Someone won Immortal Hulk a couple weeks ago. Gave that away.
Who was that?
I think his name was Doug. I don't remember.
Let's try to have that next week. We'll tell everybody who won these comics.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We also tried to give away some Fight Club, but I was a little late on the giveaway. That was my bad, because I didn't have the cover I wanted to give away at the time.
Gotcha.
So I kind of botched that. But I will extend that if you guys want, so we could have two giveaways going at the same time.
Heck yeah.
Fuck it. But yeah, there'll be like a little mystery question in this podcast. That's how you're going to win this. Beautiful book. Other one, hey, that's a fucking Francesca Mattina. Female Furies, number 1. I read Female Furies, but I believe it's gonna have some.
I did. It was interesting.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Definitely interesting.
Right.
You've got like Darkseid has Miss
okay.
Goodness, who is in charge of this other all-female team. So she, has no slack given. She's very tough on them, but they are very powerful. But they're women, so they're not taken serious in this dark organization. Well, one of them, Oriel, she has caught the eye of one of these perverted villains who wants to give her special training, and really all he does is, teach her how to kick, and then gropes her.
I see that.
But she ain't taking any of it, and she fucks him up. Or no. So they're on a mission, and somebody else is about ready to take their. I might be screwing this up. I think they're about ready to take this girl that they captured, and and he's like telling this like little girl to kiss him and stuff. And she's like, cut this dude's head off. Well, they could get in trouble for this. Now they're hiding that body.
Wow.
It's interesting.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna reserve judgment until I read another one.
Well, I bought it for the cover.
That is a sick cover.
You know me and my friend Francesca Mattina.
Yep. That's a dope cover. I like that a lot.
Yep. That's actually the only 2 wall books I have to talk about this week. Our honorable mention books, fucking that Walking Dead. One of these days I'm gonna catch up. 188 came out, and Cemetery Beach number 6 of 7 came out. I stopped reading at 3, but I'm still subscribed. I didn't give up. I just want to read the last 4 all at once.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, eventually. Maybe when 7 comes out, I'll give a synopsis of the whole.
Yeah, I keep seeing people gush about this online. I
Warren
feel
Ellis,
like
dude.
I'm missing something.
Warren Ellis. Read Transmetropolitan. Remember when I showed you Derek Robinson?
Yeah, you're right. There's just so much stuff to read out there.
Way too much stuff.
I wouldn't say too much, just a lot of it.
Well, yeah.
So many books.
Let's do our favorites of the week, huh?
What was your favorite cover?
My favorite cover? Oh, fuck. I'd have to say Alex Lozano's Tony Stark Iron Man cover. I enjoyed that thoroughly. I really would like to find a virgin print of that cover, because I would like to have that on my wall.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough.
But I want it in the Voyaging version.
I like that Immortal Hulk cover, man. They just continue to be so cool.
Yeah, you like the Alex Ross, man.
I do. I really like it.
He's a real good guy.
Yeah.
He does real good stuff.
Fantastic artist.
Absolutely.
Favorite interiors?
Oh boy, there was some good stuff this week, man. Fuck, dude. We had Liam Sharp.
Yeah, we did.
But I'm gonna give it to Justice League.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, fucking who was it? And I think Greg Olaf was the color artist. I think not really stole the show. But no discredit to Jim Chang, Mark Morales, and Walden Wong. Oh, it was Toma Murray was the color artist. Fuck that all up. Yeah, but no, and those guys get my interiors.
Nice.
Yeah, how about you?
Old Man Quill. I love these character designs.
Oh,
yeah,
Marco Tetero, dude.
Man, just blew me away. I love Old Man Quill, old Raccoon, man.
Old Rocket.
Yep, and everything, all the detail is fantastic. I didn't really realize what I was getting into.
The old Trash Panda, man. It's good stuff. Old Trash Panda. That should be a hashtag. Let's get it.
Old Trash Panda.
Yeah, we're gonna fucking get that going. How about your favorite number one of the week? Like your first time read? There was some good stuff, dude. We definitely had some good stuff. We had Daredevil, we had Quill, we had God Mode. We had Wolf Within Me. Yeah.
Wolf in Me.
Wolf in Me? The Wolf in Me.
I'm still gonna have to give it to Old Man Quill.
Yeah.
With the Wolf in Me being a close second.
That is that's a hard argument to make against Old Man Quill.
But what was your overall?
Fucking Conan, dude.
Oh yeah?
Conan.
Nice. That's awesome.
Conan got it. Conan the Barbarian number 3. Like, sold on a character I mocked 2 weeks ago.
Yeah?
I mocked.
You did. You did.
Or it was longer than 2 weeks ago. I did.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the beauty of talented writers.
Yeah?
Yes.
Nice.
So, shout out to Jason Aaron. And, Sauron Wilson as well. Like, those interiors were just as fucking impressive as the story.
And they have been all 3.
Yeah, no, we got slapped in the face with fucking quality this week, man.
Oh yeah, I don't think I read anything bad this week. I don't think I ever do, really, but...
Yeah, no, I don't think there was really anything that was like, oh, no, nobody needs to know about this.
Right.
No, it was, impressive. Impressive by all publishers. Keen Spot throwing out something new with God Mode. Yeah, no, life is good, y'all.
Definitely.
So, what about next week?
Yeah, what are you looking forward to?
Ooh, there's some good stuff coming out next week, huh? Yeah, you're reading Whispering Dark.
Yeah, Whispering Dark by Christopher Emgard and Thomas Era.
That's number 4.
Number 4.
William Gibson's Alien 3, Johnny Christmas, and William Gibson, along with Tamara Bonavillin. So this is like a director's cut kind of take on Aliens 3 in comic book form.
Love that cover.
That cover is amazing. Both of them are. Both of them are. Like, even the cover A.
Yeah.
Like, oh, those
good bishop
reds. That's so good. There's a bishop. Fucking DC Comics, man. Fucking DC Comics. We got Batman Who Laughs number 3, Scott Snyder and Jock. Lord, is this fucking series interesting. I'm digging it. Batman's trying to keep from becoming the Joker, and the Penguin is going to fight the Batman Who Laughs in this issue.
Yep.
So get
That's
on
cool.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Detective Comic number 998. I remember I said it was gonna wait till 1,000. I lied.
You jumping on now?
Jumping on now.
Right
Peter
on.
J. Tomasi and Doug Mankey and Jaime Mendoza.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, we'll be able to talk about it next week. We've
Yeah.
also got Electric Warriors number 4 by Steve Orlando and Travel Foreman.
Yeah, this is the weird Kirby story.
Yeah.
It's fucking
It is weird,
animal
but
Hunger
I've liked it
Games.
so far.
But yeah, no, it's great. Flash number 64, Joshua Williamson, Raphael Sandoval, and Jody Tarragona. So yeah, we'll definitely be reading at least the next 2 issues of Flash on account of how it ties into Batman, which we're obviously addicted to.
Right.
And it ties into Heroes in Crisis, which we're also addicted. We've got problems.
Nah.
No, we don't. We don't. Won't you fucking have our drug with us? Hawkman number 9, Robert Venditti and Brian Hitch. So, gotta love some Hawkman. Justice League Dark, number 8. James Tinian IV, Alvaro Eduardo Martinez Bueno, and Raul Fernandez. Justice League Dark. It's kind of like roller coaster in the series, but when it's good, it's fucking good.
Yep. We also have Red Hood Outlaw number 31 by Scott Lobdell and Pete Woods.
Yeah, you got me subscribed to this one. And this
Yeah.
is kind of, I mean, through the 2 or 3 issues I've read, it's been back and forth, but I'm curious. I want to know
I'm enjoying it so
what's
far.
going on with old Jason Todd.
Even though this one's getting canceled, I think we're still both going to read Scooby-Doo Apocalypse.
On account of my curse.
Yeah, your
Yeah.
damn curse.
If I don't jump on at number 1, it's like anything past issue 5, I just canceled it.
Damn you.
I did it with Scooby Apocalypse.
Keith Giffen, J.M. DeMontis, Pat Olive.
And a few others.
Yep.
So, yeah, there's some, like, heavy stuff happening in this, and this is, like, the book that's leading into the 2 or 3 issue remaining
Yeah, I'm so
finale.
disappointed that I jumped on this late and that it's getting canceled. Because the one I read, number 33, fantastic.
And give us an omnibus of this.
Please, hardcover.
Supergirl, number 27, Mark Andraco and Eduardo Pansica, along with Julio Ferreira. So yeah, the whole Supergirl. And Superman, number 8, Brian Michael Bendis, Ivan Reis, and a few others. I've been loving the Superman. Titans.
Number 34, Dan Abnett and Bruno Redondo.
You're reading
Yeah,
Titans
I'm
or
reading
Teen Titans? I can never remember.
I'm reading Titans.
Cool. You should just read them both and make it easy for me.
You
But this
wish.
week you'll be reading Titans.
Yes.
Wonder Twins number 1. I thought Brian Michael Bendis was writing this. This changes things. Mark Russell and Stephen Byrne. So, they back. Will DC let the Wonder Twins stay relevant? Or will they kill them off again?
Meh.
Or just, I don't know. Who knows?
We'll see.
I'm going to check out number 1 on account of Wonder Twin Powers Activate. I love me some Justice Friends.
Yeah, I'll jump in on number 1. I've just never really cared for them as characters. I don't dislike them. Just
I like their
meh.
kooky little chimpanzee friend.
Yeah, all right.
Remember him? Maybe not.
Yeah, I don't remember his name though.
Yeah, me either. Wonder Woman number 64, G. Willow Wilson and Jesus Marino. So, I think that wraps it up for DC, other than the highly anticipated trade of Mr. Miracle.
Yeah, we're finally gonna jump in on this.
All 12 issues wrapped in one pretty little binding. Tom King and Mitch Gerards, all yours for the low price of $24.99. I think it's gonna be the best
Good
$25
price for
you
12
spend all
for
week.
12 issues, yeah.
Yeah. Excuse me, I choked on my drool on account of how good this book is. I read the first 2 issues digitally. I got them digitally, and I was like, oh, I see the hype. This is just beautifully written. So I look forward to just like jumping on the rest of them.
Yeah, I've heard great things about it. I'm looking forward to enjoying it.
I ordered 2 on account of, yeah. We're gonna go. We keep saying that we're gonna just talk about a trade. I think this is gonna be the one, man.
Yeah.
We're super fucking late to the game, but yeah. What do you know?
Sweet.
Fucking good stuff. this week. It bounces all around. Like, not a heavy indie week, really, until you get to... Well, I don't know. You got IDW doing their Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, number 91. Tom Waltz and Kevin Eastman, along with Michael Dan Alice.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, you can't fucking brush by the Toidles.
Right.
Another one that fucking...
Wheels.
91 issues. But Image, they came hard this week.
We got
a lot
to
be excited from Image. We've got Gideon Falls, number 11. Jeff Lemire, Andre Sorrentino, and Dave Stewart, the highly acclaimed space horror. The Millerverse has a bunch of stuff happening. We got... whoa. Hold on. Is that a Hit Girl?
Hit Girl.
Oh.
Volume 2, season number 2.
Oh, we're
number
getting
1.
a fucking reboot with Kevin Smith, right? Oh, buddy. Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna have to check that one out.
I'm gonna. And, Kick-Ass, number 12. Steve Niles and Marcella Frusten. So, once again, the Millerverse. Fucking... Bam. Yes, I get a fucking Hit Girl. I like how it's Volume 2, Season 2. So that means it... Because we just got Volume 2, so it's a fucking breaks, and it, like, boosts over to number 1. And, you know, it's kind of like a weird marketing scheme, but it worked. Because now I get to jump in. It lets new readers know that it's okay to jump on now. Like, the water's just fine. I like how they did that.
Sure.
Oh, boy.
Murder Falcon, number 5.
Daniel Warren Johnson and Mike Spicer. And I will say that I had the opportunity to already read it.
Yeah, I read your review.
Fucking good. That's all I'm going to say, because that's for the podcast.
We got Outer Darkness, number 4. John Layman, Afu-Jan.
Yeah, and also Oblivion Song by Robert Cookman, Lorenzo Dave Lici, and Nelisi Leone.
Lisa Leone?
There we go, that's the one. So yes, Kirkman's little fucking joyride we've been going on. So, good stuff this week. Rat Queens, number 14, Curtis J. Weeb, and Owen Genie. That's a book that we both kind of slipped. I read the first 2 issues when it first came out.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking awesome. It really is.
I've heard good things about it.
Catch up on trades if you guys are out there, but in the meantime, if you're single issue collecting, this week's your time. Warning number 4, Ed LaRoche, and yeah, he's just doing that whole thing. Oh, fucking Spawn Kills Everyone 2, number 3. Todd McFarlane, Will Robeson. So this fun little fucking gore blast, cutesy
romp around, killing everyone.
Yeah. Let's bring on the deaths, man. And it's just they kill everybody. Like, it's not just the Image universe. Like,
nope.
All of them.
DC, Marvel, everybody.
All of them. Oh, Age of X-Men in the Marvel world. Next Gen number 1, Ed Rasson and Marcus 12. We finally get to figure out what's on Glob's mind.
Alright.
Fucking scene. Amazing Spider-Man, number 15, Nick Spencer, and we got Chris Biccialo doing the arts this time. So, that's fun.
We got a new Avengers No Road Home, number 1, Al Ewing, along with various other writers, and the art by Paco Medina.
This is a 10-week maxi series. Fucking...
another one.
Yeah, but eventually we're gonna get some Conan the Barbarian. This is the series that's gonna lead into Conan the Barbarian becoming an Avenger. And if you don't want to miss that, then jump on now. And Al Ewing's writing it, and Al Ewing is writing the most acclaimed comic Marvel may have ever fucking...
It's one of my favorites by Marvel right now, for sure. He's a phenomenal writer.
Yes, he is.
We've also got Captain Marvel, number 2, Kelly Thompson.
Oh, yeah, and Carmen Nunez Camaro. It is Camaro? Carnero. Because the R in the end looks like an M. Deadman, yeah. Let me just elaborate on what. Jesus. Deadman Logan, number 4, Ed Rasson and Mike Henderson. Well, this will be the trimester of this 12-part series after this. And it's becoming more and more interesting. It just gets better and better.
Intriguing.
Marvel Tales is doing a Black Widow story. So they're I don't know how to explain these Marvel Tales things, but they're just like giving a fucking, bam, here's a bunch of shit about, or old stories about Black Widow and why you should love Black Widow.
Okay, cool.
And then they're also doing this Marvel's annotated. Is that how you say that?
Yeah.
So I don't know how to describe this. I feel like it's Alex Ross.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know.
I'm interested to see what he's got as a writer.
Well, and interiors as well.
Yeah.
So that's I don't. So it has to do with Human Torch is what's going on here. Like they're doing these. Marvel's gonna do these annotated things where it's pretty much just like Alex Ross showing off, and I think it's stories told from the perspective of a reporter.
Okay.
Or something like that. I'm not sure. I'm not totally sure. I'm very intrigued though. I mean, all the covers. There's a Virgin. Like, look at that.
It's great.
Both of them, Alex Ross.
I'm looking forward to seeing what Ross can pull off.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Fucking Miss Marvel, number 38, G. Willow Wilson and Nico Leon, along with a few various others.
Yep.
That's coming to an end here soon. So, yeah, get that while it's wrapping up. Punisher, number 8, Matthew Rosenberg and Simon Grudinsky. You know I'm reading that.
Savage Sword of Conan, number 1, Gary Duggan and Ron Garney.
On account of what Jason Aaron did, I'm going to give another Conan book a try.
Yeah, let's see what these guys got.
And Jerry Duggan's no slouch.
Great.
So, Spider-Gwen, Ghost Spider, number 5, Shawnee McGuire and Takeshi Miyazu. I like all the Spider-Man books, and that includes the Spider-Gwen book. Ghost Spider's been fun. And the story's finally starting to veer off from the Spider-Gwen shit now. So now we're getting like a Spider-Gwen story, not just what Spider-Gwen's doing in her little part of an event.
Spider-Man, Deadpool, Robbie Thompson, Matt Horick.
Oh yeah, that's number 46. That I fucking miscalled that one. I was like, oh, that'll last like 8 issues in Marvel. Nope.
No. Going strong.
It's like the 3rd year now. Winter Soldier, number 3 of 5. Kyle Higgins and Rod Reese. I know you're all about that.
We got Thor, number 10.
Oh yeah.
Jason Aaron, Michael Del Mundo.
You're loving Michael Del Mundo's art too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes. Having a feeling this is going to tie into War of the Realms.
That Michael Del Mundo cover of them sitting on the Rainbow Bridge. Man.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Good cover.
It's good stuff. More independence. There is just a slew of like new stuff. I mean, you just like pick and choose this week. I don't know. We could spend all day just like...
We could have a 2-hour podcast just telling you what's out next week.
We really could. We really could. But the last one is from Boom Studios, and that's going to be Go Power Rangers number 17, Ryan Perot and, or is it Perot? I don't know. Eleanor Carolini. So this has been a fucking... it's all the Power Rangers have, like, taken on different roles. Like, they've all switched colors or whatever, and it's been great. I'm loving it. If you like Power Rangers, then there's no reason you would not love this book.
Sweet.
Sweet. Indeed. What's your most anticipated book coming up next week?
I want to see what that other the Avengers Road.
No Road Home?
Yeah, No Road Home. I want to see what that's all about.
Yeah?
Yep.
Mine's definitely Batman Who Laughs number 3.
Fair enough. And Outer Darkness. I want to see what they have up their hands.
Yeah?
Yep.
Alright. Cool, man.
Looking forward to everything, though. So many books.
Yes, there is. And we got a lot to talk about this week.
Yeah?
We're not sorry for that.
It's a long episode, guys.
Yeah, no, but you know what? We actually had more stuff, but I feel like we can save it for next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're still with us, thank you. We appreciate that.
Make sure you follow us on all of the stuff. Reminder, we're on YouTube now. But we are on Instagram now, and that one is the Cheers to Comics podcast. So that's a new thing. Follow us on Instagram. And we post our favorite fucking kick-ass panels and stuff like that. Stuff to get excited about and shit like that. So
okay.
Whatever you do on Instagram, I don't fucking know. I'm late to the goddamn... obviously. And just another reminder to hop on the Wolf and Me's Patreon. Find them on Webtoons. We'll have links in the description and all that. We're going to make it easy, so if you don't look at it, you're fucking lazy.
Yeah, check them out, please.
Flat out, seriously. You're fucking missing out.
Support starving artists.
Yeah.
Alrighty, guys. Remember, read well, read responsibly.
Read responsibly, yes, man. Fucking cheers, bro.
Cheers.